Hello everyone, welcome. I am RxOliver and these are my friends, and we're back playing Fallout Shadow of the Bull. Sorry it's been so long. It's been 69 days in fact.
It's been a while.
Yes, I am back with our amazing games master David. I've got Martin as my wonderful sister Delilah. We have as our amazing robot Edna, Birdie, and stepping in to fill Chris's very big seat at short notice, we have Angel playing Remy. Thank you for stepping in for Chris, Angel.
My pleasure.
And now, without any further ado, over to Manuelo.
Yeah, let's begin with the 10th episode of Shadow of the Bull. So, last time our heroes managed to escape from the Legion, and it seems they were lucky even when they discovered some old power armor inside of a cave. Sadly, their luck quickly turned when it seemed that they did not have any armor attached to it, or even any fusion core. Yet, they still took it with them. Onwards to San Javier mission, the place where apparently the people of La Luz were holed up. But when they arrived, they discovered a massacre. All of the agents of La Luz murdered, strung up, executed, burned alive on piles, and some even hanged. It is this gruesome display that our heroes, the bearded ladies, beheld as they journeyed onwards. So, we're back where we left off 66 days ago.
69.
69 days ago. And you guys arrived at the San Javier mission, which is an old Spanish mission building close to Tucson. And what you discovered is exactly as Manuelo described, a massacre. Corpses everywhere, slaves and other people, mostly La Luz agents, strung up, executed, thrown on piles and burned. Basically, if you've played Fallout New Vegas and you've seen Ep10, it's pretty much that. As always, not as always, but as the last few sessions, you've been accompanied by a guy, one man who was also bound for the execution, called Barry Smith, a common thief who stole nothing but some food in Tucson. He's currently walking around in the power armor cases because Remy couldn't carry it and it weighs a lot without the fusion cell, so he's walking around in it. And you've been led here by Sobra Azul as well, which was one of the La Luz agents in Tucson who was also bound to be executed until you guys escaped. What do you do?
What's the name of this mission again?
This mission?
No,
San Javier.
San Javier, the mission. I mean, yeah, San Javier.
And which reminds me, you guys actually have a quest. I'm gonna show it to you.
Yeah.
Activate it first. There we go.
My quest is stay alive with 1 hit point.
Yeah. Do you actually have 1 hit point?
It doesn't actually have one
No.
hit point, I don't think.
He should be okay. He should be okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's 11. Alright, so I showed you the current quest you guys are on. Follow the light. And you are meant to escort Sobra Azul to the San Javier mission because he told you there's a La Luz operation going on there. Sadly, the Legion seems to have gotten there first.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, I'll unpause the game.
Do you know what we didn't do from the last session? Roll to see if I'm addicted to drugs. I only have level.
yeah.
I only have level 1 of the chem
yeah.
resistant perk. I don't have 2 levels. I don't have the
True.
immunity. I was
And
just
how many
checking it.
chems did you take last time?
Oh, I don't remember. Am I supposed to be keeping a drug diary? Are you my psychiatrist? Are you my mum? Like, what do you mean? How many
I
drugs
want
did
to
I
say he
take?
definitely took at least 3.
He definitely took Jet because he doesn't have any Jet anymore.
And I definitely took Psycho.
And he encouraged me to take them, so I think I should put a complaint in.
I definitely
But
took
somehow-
Psycho as well.
Jet? The game tells me that Jet isn't addictive. That's weird. I'm gonna open the rulebook for that one.
Well, if that's what it says, I'm fine.
I roll 1 less dice, I know that, because I've got level 1 of...
Yeah. I'll just quickly open the
chem
rulebook for
resistant.
that because it's good that you reminded me.
I think I just took one. I think I just took 1 drug, so I guess So you
You
have to take
did.
more of them. I definitely took one.
Yeah.
Depends on the drug. Some drugs are very addictive.
At rank 1, roll 1 fewer DC would determine if you become addicted to chems.
Alright.
So I just
My-
roll 1 less dice whenever this is.
Rulebook's taking its sweet time, but I'll be there in a second.
Oh, well, I can have a look in mine, see if I can be quicker.
149. Page 149. Yeah, I'm just opening the PDF because, well, I don't have my book here with me. But it's taken a while.
What page did you say?
194. Oh no. Yeah, 194. But that's food. Then we're going to chems. It's page... Page 164. That's chems. Alright, so let's see Jet. Addictive 2, alright. When chems are addictive, they make an addictive roll.
It says yes too.
If your roll number of effects equal.
Jet 2 and Psycho is 2.
So you're gonna have to roll 4 d6s, 4 damage die.
Okay, but I roll 1 less because of the perk.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, remind me where I can roll 3 damage dice
But
from
I think
on
you
this
need to
sheet.
roll them separately, right? Because you can get addicted to Jet, but you can also get addicted to buff out.
Does that mean I roll... Ah, so I roll 1 dice for Jet and 1 for Psycho.
And 1 for buff out.
No, it wasn't buff out, it was Psycho.
Yeah.
So I'm rolling 1 dice for Jet and 1 dice for Psycho. Right, where do I roll a single combat dice from this sheet?
Usually I just do an unarmed attack for that.
Yeah, okay. I need to make some. I need the damage from one, don't I? Right, okay.
Yeah.
Sorry for the. Here we go. There's the damage there. So the first one is Jet, and the second one is Psycho.
Okay.
So what is it? Face and you're addicted.
No, you need 2 faces actually. Because it says addictive, yes 1, yes 2.
Ah, so I
So,
can't get
It's
2
your camera.
faces
You can't get addicted because of
because
your
I
camera
only
resistance.
took 1 of each. Yeah, that's sweet.
Exactly. So you're lucky.
I am not addicted.
But if you were to take more Jet during the same day, then the number would get higher though.
Yep.
Because Jet is pretty much instant, right?
Jet is brief.
Yeah, it's brief. It's
Yeah.
brief, yeah. So if you continue pumping Jet, you'll get addicted. While Psycho is lasting for an
Listen,
entire scene. So...
That's like I said. Are you my mum? No. Are you my drugs counselor? No.
I'm not judging,
Are
I'm
you my
just telling you the
psychiatrist?
rules.
Yes.
I'm judging slightly.
Well, of course you
Out
are.
of concern.
Of course you are.
I'm gonna start keeping a tally of your drugs.
Okay.
Good, because I'm not.
Edna, you may be my note keeper and keep a track of all his drug use. So I know
Well,
it's
he's
for
gonna. I
future
may not
rules.
give you the accurate number, but he'll know the accurate number.
Alright, so you're not addicted. You just shake off whatever you've injected in your body a few hours earlier. And you're standing in front of the Spanish mission.
Right. So bad. So Sopra, these are his people, right? Or he's.
Mhm. Mhm. This is his
looks
agency.
concerned, but he hasn't met these people before because he was an operative inside of Tucson and he never really met
Right.
one of these people. But he knows they're part of La Luz.
Okay.
I'm gonna sneak. I'm gonna open the door quietly, David.
Oh.
Okay, you're gonna
God,
open the
guys,
door
you're-
quietly?
Ah! God damn it.
Do you want a sneak roll?
No, you can open the door quietly. There's no issue.
I'm attempting to sneak though. So
Okay, then
in,
you may roll a
in
sneak
case
roll.
there's anybody behind it,
Okay, you may roll a sneak then.
do we have action points? We've got 1. I'm gonna spend it.
I'm gonna shift
3
this
successes.
way.
3 successes, you sneak in. You very quietly open the door.
Do we get any action
And-
points from that?
What?
Do we get any action points
yeah,
from
you're-
the 3?
You're generating
lot.
1 action point because of that.
Nice, okay. What do I see? Oh, what's that?
Now, you enter inside of the church of the mission, and there's a corpse hanging upside down above the altar, tied by his feet.
Oh dear.
His throat has been slit, and you may also roll a perception survival difficulty 4.
Okay. Perception survival difficulty 4.
How long should we allow Samson to go on there by himself?
I'm gonna buy all the dice, David. So I'm
10
buying.
sec-
I'm
ten-
gi-
10 seconds.
so I'm giving you 5 action
10
points.
seconds? 10 seconds has elapsed. 10 seconds has elapsed.
5. There we go.
You succeed, and you notice high up in the rafters that there's a super mutant. He's hiding up there.
Okay, I'm gonna take a shot at him
just-
while I'm still sneaking.
Okay, you want to take a shot at him?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
You don't even know if he's a bad guy or not.
He's a super mutant. I'm gonna snipe him. How many zones away is he, David?
He's one zone up.
Okay, so yeah, I'm pretty sure the range on this is medium. I am going to pick out his head, and I'm going to give you all the action
Jeez.
points. So you get 5 again.
Okay.
Oh, it says I've not got any ammo for that gun. Okay, I'm going to use this. Not enough shells. I don't know if I'm going to get any for that either. Oh my days.
We used up a
You still
lot.
have a
Or
pipe
that.
gun, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, still have a pipe gun. Oh, 6
Well-
successes. In the head.
You hit, but you do take a complication.
But I only
gonna
I think I
let-
only needed 3, so I still gained 3 action points, I think.
You gain 3 action points. I'm gonna let you choose the complication unless you reroll it. I have 2 ideas in mind.
What are they?
Okay, either you reduce the damage by 2, or it's not a hit.
Oh. I don't have any luck, so I'm gonna have to reduce the damage by 2.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so I need to pull up the pipe gun, so where's the damage for it? That's here. Right, okay, and what's the fire rate on it? Hang on a sec. Rate of fire
He
is
just
2.
starts blasting.
So I can add 2, so that's the -2 plus 2.
Yeah. Alright, sounds good.
4.
4 damage on the hit. And as you do that, the super mutant is surprised and he comes tumbling down from the rafters, falling down on the ground, and he's like, "Oh, Legion failed!" And do you want to do something else as he's still on the ground?
Yeah, I'll run over and be like, I'm not Legion, you fucking stupid super mutant, and I'm gonna hit him.
Hit him again!
Yeah, I'm gonna hit him with the spiked baseball bat.
You guys see this happening inside of the church.
Yeah, I'm sure we also heard it.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
got no successes, I missed. But he's prone, so
Uh,
that is a
He's prone,
success,
so
isn't
it's
it?
Success, yeah.
Come
I
on.
will be heading there.
Hey, so while mistakes are being made, can I get a read on Sobra right now?
He's busy tending to looking at the wounded. At the dead, I mean, not the wounded.
Oh, so there's no survivors at all.
No. Not
Okay.
currently that you're aware of. Okay, so you do another 4 damage on his leg, and he's like, "Why, stupid human?"
Yeah, it sounds
And
like there's one
he
survivor. and
rises
Samson's
up
killing him right
after
now.
that, and he's drawing his bow and he's aiming it straight at you. Stay away.
Fuck you, super mutant. I'm gonna run back in and fucking smack him with the baseball bat.
Okay, this time he's going to draw his weapon, and we're gonna do an opposed melee test to see
Oh.
who actually gets an attack in.
Okay, I'm spending the
And I'm
3
gonna
action
spend-
points then.
And I'm gonna spend 5.
Would you want melee?
Well, 6, right? Melee.
Haha.
Oh, jeez. You actually get your attack in.
Okay.
Remy, you see Samson going haywire on the super mutant as he does another amount of damage. Just show me how much you did.
I will shout at the mutant as I level my gun at him. Tell us what you know.
Drawing jets!
Tridents?
He's trying it. He's trying to tell you guys, but he's being attacked constantly.
All right,
Epson,
okay. After
please
that,
stop.
after that one, I stop. I didn't realize we were parlaying with the fucking super mutant guys. What's going on here?
You monster! As he looks over at Samson.
I'm a monster. You're a super mutant, mate.
My point remains. And he keeps his tomahawk raised up, ready to attack.
Okay, let's
Still
put
aiming at
some
him, too.
distance.
I'm-
let's put some distance
I'm
here.
giving you all a chance to speak to the super mutant. I didn't realize super mutants were our allies these days. I thought they were enemies. Sorry. I'm just going ham on this guy, and he's not even a bad guy. He's a super mutant.
I'm gonna try and push in a little bit between Samson and the super.
I'll
mutant.
step back. I'll step back.
I'm checking to make sure Samson's okay.
I'm fine.
Finally, someone with a little sense.
And as he says that, Delilah walks in. She's like, "Hi."
There's more of them.
Talk then, mutant, or I'll just smash your head into pulp. Talk then.
What do you want to know?
Why am I not
What
to kill you?
happened?
Well, the Legion came here, obviously, and one of the survivors from this group actually ended up in our camp. He's badly injured, and I'm out here looking to see if there's any more of those survivors. Didn't expect to be jumped like that, though.
You're a
You
super
are a
mutant.
mutant, though.
You should have expected that, yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I was hiding up in the rafters when I heard you guys arrive.
You should have hidden better.
You should have hid better, exactly.
Who do you have at your camp?
One of them, the one, and he points over at the corpse that's strung up above the altar by
One
the
of-
feet.
one of
and his
Lalus.
throat slits. Yes. He's very injured.
I'll let you guys talk to this mutant. Sorry for bashing you, mutant. I thought you were a bad guy. And then I'm going to start scavenging and see what's around. If there's anything around this
Okay.
corpse or anything.
Well, I'm gonna grab my my rolling tabs for that in a moment. My loot tabs, charts for that in a moment.
Okay?
But let's continue with the mutant. So, do you
Okay.
guys want to ask him something? He's also lowering his tomahawk
yeah.
now as he looks over at you.
Yeah,
I
I was
will
gonna
lower
ask
my gun to
when
keep
did this
fire
person get
position.
to him?
Go on.
He
Yeah, where are
arrived
you
in our
at?
camp a few hours ago.
Oh, a few hours ago.
Yes. And it's about an hour walk from this place to our camp. Maybe 2 hours if you don't know the way. If you aren't familiar with the Sonoran Desert.
Okay. That's different.
Listen, any one of you got like a stim pack or something? Your friend with a temper there beat me up pretty bad.
Listen,
All I
I
got
f-
is ammo, my friend. Sorry.
I feel bad. I'm going to go back and do a medicine check on him.
Can I use my
Alright.
first aid action?
Sure, you can both do that.
I'll give you an assist on it then.
Okay.
Oh, is that
It's
just
gonna be a
medicine?
difficulty 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, and a medicine check.
It's difficulty 0. He's got no injuries.
Ah, wait, I'm allowed to reroll.
Oh,
Yeah.
body.
1d20. I don't know this anatomy. I'm allowed to reroll 1d20.
Okay.
Another one.
Wow.
Well, let's say as a complication you
Okay. So it's
you
one
heal 1
complication.
HP less than usual.
She didn't even get any successes.
She didn't need one apparently
I-
because
Oh,
I
it's
don't have an
difficulty
injury.
0, yeah. It's difficulty 0, yeah.
Yeah.
So
But I was able to
usually
reroll that 1d20.
you heal because you also have a first aid kit. You would heal
It's the number of ranks you
Check
have in the medicine
5,
skill.
but now you only heal 4. and he's
Okay.
still not looking
Okay.
quite as good, but he's patched up a little.
Well, thank you. Even though you should probably not beat up everyone you meet.
I'm sorry. I just assumed you were a bad guy as you're a super mutant. I guess I shouldn't judge every book by its cover. And
Have
we've
you
all...
ever seen a super mutant hide in rafters before?
No. I'm sorry. So we all learned a lesson today. Don't judge a book by its cover. I'm sorry. I do apologize. And then I'm gonna go fucking take some drugs.
No. No, you hold off.
Right.
All right.
And the super mutant also starts searching around in the building.
There might be still survivors out here. I don't know.
Alright, there's doors.
What brings you anyway to this place?
Caravan.
Sobra, tell him.
Trying to free some slaves, yeah.
And Sobra looks over at super mutant and he's like, well, I thought this was a base of La Luz, and we all escaped from Legion custody only, well, a few hours ago, maybe half a day ago. And, well, we're just hoping to find some refuge where we can be safe. And the super mutant looks over at you all, and especially at Samson.
I might have a refuge for you people, if you promise to be civil.
I'm sorry, okay.
Samson, he is talking to you.
I already said I'm sorry.
You did, but I just want to make sure. Our people are very reclusive, and the Legion's also hunting us.
Can I do a check? Can I do the insight check thing or the equivalent? Because we've just been letting him say whatever he wants. I don't know if I trust
So
him.
that-
Okay, yeah, you may do
Yeah.
Intelligence
a
speech?
perception speech. Perception
Or
speech.
perception feature.
Perception speech. Okay. Mine's okay.
It's gonna be a difficulty 2
Okay.
because it's a super mutant and it isn't that easy to read.
Oh, I got a 1. So I guess no.
Well, no, you don't have the lady killer perk.
No.
Well, he seems honest. You aren't really sure, but he seems honest.
Okay, I guess that's all I can say then. Yeah, he seems fine.
Wait,
I'll quickly
wait.
grab my loot table because you guys are also searching the building, right? 1 second.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm searching the massive dead body on the altar to see if it's a vampire.
Should we cut it loose?
I mean, I want to check to see if it has fangs or something. I don't like
He's
all
no
these
longer
dead bodies.
loose.
I
He's
I don't
strung
like
up.
all these dead tokens everywhere. Makes me think they might come back to life.
Yeah.
Oh damn.
Katachida.
Actually, I'm gonna keep
Okay.
an eye on the outside for any movement, survivor or
Alright.
hostile.
Good thinking.
Perfect. So I'm gonna grab the loot table, and you may roll a perception survival difficulty 1 to find anything valuable
Group.
over here. Yeah, it's a group test.
Who's
And
roll?
if you hit 3 successes, I might throw in something extra.
So who's doing the main role for that? Oh, Delilah. Nice.
Delilah
okay.
did, so that's already 2
so-
successes.
Wait, I just rolled because I thought I thought group meant we just all roll because I don't play.
No, well, you've done the main one. Everybody else just rolls 1 dice.
If you guys hit 3
Okay.
successes, I'll put in something extra.
Sweet. Yay.
There we
did.
go.
Angel got it. So
Perfect.
that's 3. right?
Awesome. Already being a credit to the team.
Nice work,
So-
farmer boy.
You know
First
it.
up, you guys can get 2 rolls on the Cloven table, and if you spend an AP, it will be 3 rolls. Do you want 2 or 3?
3.
Well, see what we
Let's
roll
go for
first.
three.
Okay, so the Cloven table, you may. Let's say that Delilah and Angel can each do 1 roll of 2d20s.
We don't have a dice tray to roll 2d20 from, by the way. We'll need to type it.
Yeah, or you just roll some like an.
Or
ability
just
check
roll
something.
anything, I suppose. Yeah.
We can just roll anything.
You just roll any
Okay.
skill with 2
Yeah.
dice, I suppose. Yeah.
Yeah, 2d. All right.
Not one.
That's a 16
Got
and
11
16 and a
2.
13.
13. All right. So, Delilah, you find engineering armor.
Well, that
I'm
sounds
going to add that to your
interesting.
inventory. Engineer
Is that like-
armor. There we go. Delilah. It should be in your inventory now. And Remy, you find 16. That's casual clothing.
Yeah, my overalls are better. More suitable for the farmer's life.
Because
I think casual
Well,
clothing
it's
gives you a reroll
in this-
on something.
yeah, you
Like
can
it's,
always do a reroll if you want, but there's other tabs as well. Clothing is usually just under armor. So you found a casual clothing, or in this Legion setting, it's called plebeian clothing.
Plebeian,
Okay.
Yeah,
Plebeian,
put
pleb
on my-
clothing.
plebeian
I want
clothing.
to put on my engineer's armor because it gives me better resistance than my lab coat. Which gives me
Okay,
nothing.
perfect.
Does anyone a useless
Next
lab
up.
coat? Count my lab coat if you want. It doesn't do anything.
Oh, okay.
Next up, there's either 1 roll on the beverages table or 2 if you spend AP.
Martin, your character's got armor that's better than that already.
Oh yeah, but isn't this extra? Because like, can't you put an
Nah.
outfit over it? Oh,
Outfits don't stack with armor, unfortunately.
No.
really?
It's just something you can use
Oh.
in certain cases.
Yeah.
Like,
Think-
for example, if you need to
Think
do
some outfits you can wear under armor, like a vault suit you can wear under armor,
yeah.
but
Oh.
it doesn't stack. You get the best of whatever. So,
Oh.
say for example, you've got a vault suit on and some raider armor on top of it. You will get the energy and physical damage resistance from the raider armor, but also you would get the radiation damage resistance from the vault suit because it'll have a 1, whereas the armor will have a 0. So although they don't stack, you get the best stat from each.
Yeah, exactly.
So if you're wearing a vault, so if the vault suit's got radiation, and the other one doesn't, you'll get the radioactive DR plus you'll get the energy and physical. They don't stack, but they do work alongside each other.
Okay, I mean, I'd probably sell it, I guess. So, I'm probably worth something later.
Alright. So apart from the clothing, you also can either roll 1, or if you spend an AP, 2 dice on the beverages table. And because you rolled 3 successes, there's also 3 rolls on the ammunition table.
Ooh,
And 4 if you spend an AP.
I'm rolling the
Yes.
ammunition one.
Okay. So let's first do the beverage then, I
Okay,
suppose.
well,
Okay, who wants to roll on the beverage table? Let's say Birdie, because she hasn't rolled yet. 2d20s.
Oh yeah. 2d20s. I'll roll.
I'm doing ammo.
Can I roll you? No. Stop that. I'll roll.
Alright, so that's
2 dice. There you go. 2 dice.
that's a 7. You find the Nuka-Cola cherry.
Mm.
Hey, look at that.
I'm going to add
That's a
it
good
to your
find.
inventory.
Look up what that
And you
does.
can pass it on to whoever you want in the party afterwards. Consumables.
It does nothing for a robot, unfortunately, Birdie.
No, it doesn't.
It's just a beverage.
I mean, you still
Well,
got a fake beard. That's something.
You still get 1 cap from it. Whenever somebody pops it, you get 1 cap.
I don't really care about that.
Can you not
Whoever,
eat
who
the,
likes cherry flavor?
I love
Yeah.
cherry flavour.
Can you not eat the cap because like absorb the metal into your system?
It
don't
doesn't
think that's
work
how
like
I'm
that.
powered.
No,
Okay,
Mm-mm.
that's how
you
Delilah
can't
thinks
eat fusion cells either.
Nah, that's what Delilah thinks that Birdie does to function.
It heals 3 HP and you gain plus 2 AP.
So it's pretty good.
Plus 2 AP is
And
pretty
then-
cool.
Finally,
Yeah.
there's also ammo spread around the church.
I'll
or
roll
at
that.
least this part of the church. There's 3 rolls, and if you spend an AP, 4 rolls.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna
Alright,
roll.
Samson,
I'm
come here,
probably
Samson.
gonna spend it, but here's the
Okay.
first one.
Here.
What is it?
Samson, take this cherry.
/R.
Take this nickel cherry.
Thank you. Can you just drag it to my sheet? David.
Yeah, the
Oh, okay.
cherry.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna give that to Samson.
Don't know why that
I'm
won't
going
roll.
to do that. There we go. Samson needs his cola.
Okay. Here's
Well,
2d20. How many times? 3 times.
3 times, so 60 20s.
So 33, a 19, and a 17.
Right. Nuka cherry. 1 moment. I'm gonna add that to your inventory. There we go. Okay, you got it. So you got a 23. That's
No, a 33.
a 33. Yeah, 33 is 5.56 ammo. Then you've got a 19, which is 10 mil ammo, and the 17 is also 0.45 ammo.
Ooh, I would
Would you
definitely
like to
want that.
re-roll one of those?
I definitely want the 45 ammo.
All right.
I'll re-roll
Would
the
you like to re-roll?
I'll re-roll the 5.56 because nobody uses that, I don't think.
Okay, so you may re-roll the first one.
So 11.
11. That makes 0.50 ammo.
Okay. Can I roll the 45 ammo one?
What?
Like for the number of 45 ammo, can I roll how much we find?
Yeah. Let's roll all the ammo. So we're starting with the 45. You automatically get 9, and you may roll 4 damage die.
So that's 12.
12. Going to add that to your inventory.
Thank you.
45. And that's 12. There we go. Okay. Anyone wants the 10 mil? I believe Remy has a 10 mil pistol, right?
Is it?
No, he
With
doesn't.
a laser? No, I don't. Double barrel shotgun, laser gun, combat knife, and sword.
Does Edna have a 10mm attachment?
I don't
Nope,
think
she's
so. I
got
think
the
that was the
flamer.
issue we had. Yeah, I have a flamer and a
That's right, she's
buzzsaw.
got a flamer.
But
So-
she can use her pincer if she got a 10 mil pistol.
Yeah. I don't think anyone's got a 10mm currently. Have you got a 10mm, Delilah? Weapon?
Let me
Like a
check.
pistol?
I think so. I think we're all running out of ammo, weren't we? For the similar.
Yeah.
Because I gave you some of my ammo. I'm sure I did because we used the same thing.
I've used up my ammo for
I-
almost everything.
I've got 38 rounds. I've got 28. 45. I've got 3, and 3 shotgun shells.
Do you have a 10mm pistol though? The weapon 10mm?
Don't think so. I've just got the pipe gun, and I use the double barrel shotgun. I need some shotgun shells, really.
Yeah, so do I. So there's nobody using 10mm.
Nope.
If anybody's got luck points,
Nope.
you can spend 1 luck to change the ammo type found. I've not got any
I
luck
have
points though.
One last luck.
I don't
point.
have any luck points either.
I've got 2 left. Do you want me to use one of mine?
Use it
And
for
then we'll
ammo
get
that
the-
you need.
Okay, cool. I want the shotgun ones then.
So you can change one of those to shotgun.
Okay.
So how many
Let's do
shotgun? How many shotgun things do I get instead then?
You may roll 3 damage die,
Okay.
and you best use an unarmed attack because then you're certain you don't waste any ammo doing that roll.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So okay. And you want me to roll 3, right?
Yeah, 3 damage die to see how many. Oh no, not d20s, just damage die,
Oh, okay.
like the d6s.
Hold on.
Go to your weapons and find the damage, something that's got 3. There you go.
Alright. You find 10 shotgun shells.
Sweet.
Nice.
I'm going to add
Very
those to your
nice.
inventory
Very nice.
because you have 0 shotgun shells, it seems. So I'm
Yeah,
going
I've
to
got 0 as well. That's a nice find.
Well, can I share it with my brother so we both got 5 each?
Oh, thank you.
Okay, so I'm going to give you 5, and Oliver, you can automatically just add 5 to your inventory.
What tab are they on?
In my compendium,
No, on my character sheet.
weapons.
Mm. Yeah, it's down the bottom.
Okay.
Was that
so
5,
there's still
Martin?
the .50 ammo, which
Thank
you
you.
didn't reroll.
5 each.
I don't think... Has anyone got any guns that takes .50 ammo?
No.
I don't think so. You can always sell it if you get to a town.
I have a strange question. Is there a buzzsaw laying around anywhere?
No, it's just ammo. They don't have a buzzsaw. I'm
Okay.
afraid.
Was your
Um,
buzzsaw broken?
Yeah, it got messed up.
We could repair that. Didn't we repair that at the end of the last session?
Don't recall.
No, I don't know. I have no memory.
Angel might know. He saw the last episode.
I do not recollect that detail, I'm afraid.
Um,
No, we didn't, because look, right at the end of the last session, repair success is 0. Complications 2.
so it did
We
succeed.
definitely didn't.
Okay. So who wants the .50 ammo?
I've got no need for it.
I'll take it.
Okay. You may roll me 2d6s.
How would
Yeah, just do an unarmed strike, the damage. That's how I usually do it
I... Okay.
with the system.
2.
Alright, so in total you get 6.50 ammo. I don't even know what gun you use it for. Is it like
there's
heavy weaponry?
It's a
Hunting
it's a
rifle?
large calyx for the hunting rifle and things like that. I think, yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's for hunting rifle mods, I believe.
Mhm.
Okay, so you have a feeling that you pretty much looted everything inside this part of the church.
Okay.
Let's go to the right door
Okay.
first.
Sure.
Do we hear anything? Do we
Nope, you
smell
hear nothing
anything?
behind the door
Okay.
at all.
Open the door.
Okay, you open the door. You're in the back of the church of the mission. There's a lot of pre-war stuff, some building supplies like wooden planks, timber, and it seems there's little to no signs of fighting over here. It seems
Okay.
like most people were dragged from here anyway, and they didn't really shoot or something here.
What is this thing here? Is it like a chest? Is
No, it's a cage.
it cage?
And you find a corpse laying face down on the table next to a packet of crisps, potato crisps.
Oh, it loops around.
I'll grab the potato crisps.
Okay, it's clutching the potato crisps, so it's like this Pringles cylinder.
Once you pop, you can't stop. I'm going to I'm also going to check the body, see if there's anything valuable.
Okay, so you want to take the crisps?
Yeah. See
Okay,
if there's
one
anything
moment.
valuable in the body as well.
All right, so you're first checking the body or first checking the crisps?
Why are you saying it like that? Check for traps.
The
I'm just
crisps.
curious. No, he already
Is it
reached.
booby
for
trap?
it. Okay.
Ah,
I reached for the crisps, yeah.
Okay, you
I'm
reach
back
for the
up.
crisps. You may roll a perception explosives.
pickle.
Okay.
Difficulty 2.
We don't have any action points.
You can
We have
always buy some.
nothing.
I'll buy the full send.
Awesome.
There you go, 2 successes.
Okay, and you can't re-roll that complication.
No need.
Is
So-
this guy's name
Right.
Potato
No-
Crisps?
no need,
It's
I've got
my
2
brother-
successes.
No,
it's
no,
my
no.
brother.
It's he's holding potato crisps. So
Oh, I thought my brother
You
was
grab-
eating someone called Potato Crisps because he's a drug addict. I was like, okay.
He's been taken out by potato crisps.
yeah, he's been taken out, killed by potato crisps. So, Samson, you reach for the cylinder of potato crisps and you look down at the guy's lap, and you notice that there's an active mine planted straight on his lap.
Shit.
And
That's rude.
because you rolled a complication, you, in shock, you touch the arm a little bit and the body starts moving, and you hear the mine start beeping, ready to explode. And everyone in the vicinity of the mine, so Remy, Delilah, and Samson, may roll an agility athletics to see if you dive
Agility athletics.
away in time from the danger of the exploding mine.
I see athletics strength.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
right,
you can
right.
roll it with other
If you
ticks.
right-click athletics, you get the option to roll it with something else.
Exactly.
Is
So
there
this
any
time
way I
it's
can
gonna
help
be,
anyone?
and it's gonna be a difficulty 2 for everyone,
I'm gonna buy.
apart from Delilah.
I'm
because
I'm buying a
she
full
got away
send,
from there in
David.
time. What?
Wait,
I'm buying a
so I
full
don't have-
send.
Oh,
So I don't have. So I don't have to do it, right? Because I'm away from it.
Yeah.
Everyone.
Oh.
2 dice?
Everyone who's too close.
Oh. Am I
Only
too
the-
close?
You're
What
No,
do
rather
what do I
close
roll?
to the
Yes,
corpse.
it's 2 dice
Okay.
angel unless you want to buy some action points from the Games Master
Okay.
to
I
roll
rolled
more.
a 1 and a 20.
Okay.
Oh. So you got
Just
the 2
waiting
successes
for-
you need.
But because you're a bit further away, Delilah, let's say it's a difficulty 1 for you.
Okay.
Oh dear.
Okay, so
Can I?
you're getting a lot of complications.
Oh, I've got one
Do you wanna
luck
do you have any
left.
Ceiling
luck left?
collapses.
I've got one luck left. Shall I?
You,
Do you think
you,
I
you
think
could
use
spend it on that.
Yeah, I think you should re-roll that one.
Okay. Oh, this one. Yeah, it's not a success,
Okay.
but it's not a complication.
It's not a complication.
Alright, so Oliver, you jump away right in time and you even generate an action point for a party. Did you add that? I think you did,
I
right?
did, yes.
Okay. Now, Angel, you jumped away right in time, but somehow the shrapnel did pierce a bit of your armor, and you may reduce the physical resistance of one of your armor pieces by 1. I'm gonna let you choose which part gets hit and is basically a bit broken, and you can write in the name broken or weathered.
Okay. So do I have to connect?
The head.
Which one are you choosing, Angel?
I see 4 pieces of outfit in my apparel.
Oh yeah, you don't
inventory.
have individual armor, you just have an outfit.
Yeah.
Well, in that case, it's gonna be your Brotherhood of Steel fatigues. They are reduced by 1 point, and they are currently... I wouldn't call them broken. What's a good name for a good term for it?
Torn.
Damaged.
Damaged, yeah.
Okay.
Damaged, yeah. So your fatigues are damaged, and your total armor has been reduced until you guys repair the armor.
Damn.
Now, Delilah, you didn't
Yep.
jump away in time, and you take some damage from explosives. And I'm gonna just roll one of them. 1 second. Mine. Oh, I need to actually add it to a character. All right. There we go. The full 6 damage, and I'm gonna see which location I hit. It's gonna be your right arm that gets hit.
I'm pretty sure you've got 4 on everything for physical, don't you? Was that energy damage or physical damage?
It's
wait.
physical.
Physical.
Yeah, my right arm says I've got 4,
Yeah.
so I take 2.
You're only gonna take 2, yeah.
You take 2 damage, and the corpse is blown into 100 bits and pieces, and you can't even salvage anything.
Oh.
That whatever he still had on his pockets, everything's been pretty much blown up.
Oops.
These are Legion tactics.
Yep. Okay, I'm gonna see what's behind this door then.
Do we have the crisps though?
No, those went bye-bye.
Fake crest.
Yeah, it blew up.
There's a chain link gate, and there's a lock, a padlock on it.
Okay. What would it take to fucking break it?
Well, it's a padlock. You can either lockpick it or break it. as you
Yeah,
say.
I don't know if I've got any lockpicks. Let me see.
Breaking it would be faster, I think.
Yeah.
Do you want me to buzzsaw it?
Would
Isn't
the
your
kick on the
buzzsaw
door
fucked?
work?
It's blunted. I can still use it. It's just blunted.
Ah, okay.
Just blunt. It does less damage unless you repair it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder if I could hit it with my pincer.
Yeah, go for it.
I have the ability to gun bash.
Mm-hmm.
What that means.
Try and
Alright,
try and just fuck
plus.
it with your pincers. Yeah. We can assist on it if it's like a strength or whatever. We can assist. We can all try and
True,
break it
true.
together.
I don't think I've ever used my pincer arm for anything. Hey, there we go.
Okay,
I
it's
hit
gonna need. It's gonna take 2, so someone can assist and try to break it alongside you.
I'll assist. Already did.
You can
Yeah.
try. I mean, you're all there. A combined attack.
Am I allowed to try again or wait until Remy rolls?
Yeah, wait until Remy
Roll
rolls.
1 athletics.
Roll 1 dice. Yeah.
Okay. Somehow the padlock seems sturdier than you expected, and you can't get the door open.
What about if I stand back, guys? Stand back. What about if I hit it with one of these?
Go on.
Now I'm gonna buy the full. I'm gonna buy. So you're getting 5 action points because I'm gonna buy the full send.
Okay.
I'm gonna attempt something.
Wait, you use your words. What are you doing? Hold on.
I'm not using my
He's
words. I'm using my
shooting
shotgun.
Well, that does it, and you generate 2 AP.
Yes, there we go. That'll do it. Cost us an
The
ammo,
chain
but that'll
link
do it.
Slides open after you completely blast off the
Fucking John Rambo,
chain
mate.
and the
John
padlock.
Rambo, let's go. Oh, my headphones are being funny.
What do we see?
Right, you're just in a back area, which the people of Laluz clearly try to keep locked. It's a more important area, it seems. And there's 2 doors, one to the left and one to the right. One reads office and the other one reads kitchen.
I'll go for the office. Which one's the office? This one?
Well, it doesn't read office and it doesn't read kitchen. It reads officina and cocina.
Cantina. Cocina.
Cucina.
Yeah.
I'll be heading to the cucina then.
Right.
I'll keep an eye on Samson.
But unplug and plug back in my headphones because they're being funny.
The office seems to be turned into a makeshift room, but there's still a desk with a computer, and the computer seems active, but locked with a password.
It's Sobra.
Hang on. Because for some reason, this isn't picking you up speaking at my end. Bear with me a moment. Yeah, but this isn't picking you up. Hang on a second. There we go, I fixed it.
Okay.
It's because I
so what-
disconnected my
That's better.
headphones. The PC was then picking you up through a different sound source, so then my recording wasn't picking up what you guys were saying. Sorry.
Okay, so should I repeat something or?
Yeah, anything you just said in the last 60 seconds.
Oh, okay. So
Oh.
Birdie asked for Sobra to come help out, and he pretty much revealed that Laluz tends to use Spanish words and Spanish language for their secret messages. So it's if there's a password, it's probably gonna be something in Spanish and not in English. And if you want to mess around with it, I can tell you which ability check you need to do for that. As for the kitchen, Remy, it seems to be a very old kitchen, pretty much pre-war, already there when the mission was still active. and you notice that there's recently been Brahmin meat butchered, and there's still a bloody knife on the table, along with some Brahmin meat which hasn't spoiled yet.
I will take a careful look to see, like, butchered, prepared for consumption, or butchered as in someone put a mine in it.
No. It's been prepared for consumption, and
Okay.
yeah, it's been prepared for consumption by someone.
Okay. Can I loot the not trapped food?
Sure, I'm going to add it to your inventory.
All right.
So you get Brahmin meat.
Everything gets bloody in my backpack.
Is the mutant with us, or did the mutant stay behind?
The mutant is still inside the bigger part of the church, along with
Okay.
with Barry.
Okay.
What about the knife? Is it like a kitchen knife, or is it
It's
like...
it's actually a combat knife, so like a military knife that's been used for kitchen work by these people.
Okay. Like, does it have any value?
It can be sold, it can be used. It's a weapon basically.
Okay.
Combat
going to
knife's
add it to your
25
inventory.
caps, if I recall correctly.
I believe
Yeah, I think I
so.
would be picking up a combat knife if I saw it just lying
It's 25
around.
caps. It's worth 25 caps, so there you go.
Pick it up.
25 caps is quite a lot of meals. 25 caps is not nothing.
Okay. So you have a feeling that the kitchen has been picked clean, and we still have the officina, where there's a few old beds, mattresses laying on the ground. The bookshelves seem to be empty. The books have long ago been used as methods of keeping the fires going, but there's still a computer on the desk, and it's active, but it's been closed by a password.
And what would we have to do to sort that out?
Yeah, it'd be like a computer.
It's gonna be an
science.
intelligence science check,
Intelligence
difficulty 2.
science. Not my cup of tea. Not my specialty.
Mm.
Do we
I
know
think
if
I'll
it's-
be giving it a shot. I think.
Do we know if it's like a number
Sure.
or a word? Like, cause is it like what type of lock is it, or is it like a electronic computer?
Yeah, word.
Thing?
Pretty much the way that Fallout tends to go about with
A
hacking.
big
it.
jumble
There's
of
just, like-
letters and numbers, and you've got to find
Yeah.
the word.
Exactly.
Yeah. Should I pop mentats for that too?
Okay, so you take some drugs for that. Perfect.
Yes, that's
I
a
will, I
spirit.
will.
Remy's starting to
Nice.
get integrated in the group.
What?
Yes.
Remy, you do not take drugs.
It's
Love
just
to see it.
you know, it's a popsicle. It's nothing.
Mhm.
Orange flavor.
Love to see it.
And
love
you
to
also
see
have
it.
a lab coat, so if you were to put on your lab coat, you also get another reroll on your intelligence checks.
I will. Yeah.
Really? For wearing a lab coat? I've got a lab coat.
I love this new Remy. This new Remy's a lot of fun.
Just drugs and
Yeah.
lab
Popping
coats.
pills and changing clothes before
Yes.
interacting with the computer.
Oh, yeah, I was
Yeah.
just
That's
reading.
Hang on a minute.
Poor influence on Remy.
It puts on a lab coat to sit at the computer like serious shit. I love this new Remy. Pop
He
some
cracks his
brain,
knuckles and starts hacking.
pop some brain
Fine.
bugs.
Put
Can I put my
eyeglasses upper
can I
half of my
can I
nose.
put my lab coat on so I can give him the help action so we can both be doing science stuff? In case he needs
Sure, you
help.
just put up your lab coat and you stand next to him looking at him, and he's like, maybe try that, maybe try that.
Mm.
Yeah, we're
Remy, you may roll-
proper scientists. Yeah.
An intelligence science.
I'll move
It's
out
going
the
to be
way.
difficulty 2 to hack through the console.
I'll move out the
Two
way, let the
dice.
nerds do their thing. But remember, you can spend more dice. You can spend action points to get more dice, remember, Angel.
And you can always give me more dice, more
Yes.
AP.
You've got enough. You've got like
If I'm seeing correctly, we have 2 party
Yep.
action
Yeah.
points.
You
I'll
can
just
use
use-
one for an
I'll
additional
use
D20.
1. Yes.
Okay,
3 dice.
3 dice.
Rolled it.
Now, you took your drugs, you put on your lab coat, so you are
That's
allowed
2
2
rerolls.
rerolls.
2 rerolls. Reroll number 1.
It's an awesome
Uh,
lab coat.
There you go.
You can reroll the
Perfect.
third one as well.
Yep.
Um,
Yeah,
Yeah,
you only
you can reroll the
rerolled
18,
one there,
yeah.
didn't you? Yeah, yeah, you
Right.
can. Oh,
okay. But luckily, Delilah is wearing her lab coat, and she may do one assist roll.
Delilah's assistant. So you can roll 1 dice on that, Martin, but you can re-roll it if you fail.
Do I click on reroll, or what do I have to click? Like a science thing?
Just do science 1 dice.
Okay.
But if you fail, you can re-roll it because of the lab coat. Nah, you can
Okay.
re-roll it.
You guys don't generate an action point.
Oh,
but
hang
you
on,
Do...
hang on. He's got his lab coat. He can
Oh,
re-roll.
true.
Ha
There it is.
Okay. You generate 2 AP and you manage to hack your way into the console. Now, it seems that most of the files have been deleted, but there's still one report that's visible, and I'm gonna show it to all you guys. There we go.
Ooh. Brothers and
What
sisters,
island is it?
Oh.
our work inside Tucson has been compromised. Legion patrols have begun questioning merchants and labourers we previously used as contacts, and 2 of our operatives were reported in Frumentari custody. We must assume the network inside the city is exposed. All active cells are to cease operations immediately and begin relocation procedures. Proceed to Safe House Candela. Travel in small groups and avoid the caravan roads. Burn any records that could identify liberated slaves or sympathizers before departing. Remember why we do this. Every chain broken weakens the Legion. We regroup soon. La Luz.
Well, that didn't work out very well.
I think we should head to this safe house and see what's going on.
And as you read it aloud, Sobra still looks over at you and he's like, I know there is a safe house Candela, and it's further down south towards the border with the old border with Mexico. But our best bet might be to go with the mutant and see if the wounded member can give us more information about the exact whereabouts.
Andale.
Vámonos.
Yeah, vámonos, let's go.
Vámonos.
Yeah. Don't really have anything else to go off of.
There's a couple
And
more.
Sobra still...
Yeah,
There's some rooms at the front that we've not looked through.
Yeah.
Right?
Those jars. What are these?
Is there? Oh yeah, there is.
There's one or two
Yeah.
that we can look at.
Yeah, there's 2 more buildings outside you haven't explored yet.
Whole other buildings. Yeah, let's explore them on the way out.
And I left Bree's been watching the door of the church just in case the
Yeah,
mutant.
along
does
with the
anything
super
dodgy.
mutant and Barry, who's there in
Yeah.
power armor, in a power armor frame, and then just armed with a simple combat knife that Remy
Power
gave
armor
him
frame and a
seconds
combat
ago.
knife.
Yeah.
I thought Barry had a baseball bat.
What?
Oh yeah, he's got a
I
baseball
thought Barry
bat.
had a baseball bat.
Oh
He
no,
does.
he's got a combat knife.
Does he not have a
Oh,
baseball
okay.
bat as well?
What?
Does he not have a baseball
No,
bat
the
as
other
well?
way.
No, I don't think he has.
I can't move through
Okay,
it
so
anyway. I
everyone
think it's
goes outside.
Is it locked? Is that what the noise
Yeah,
is?
we're gonna have to
Well,
Go through the
look
door.
somehow.
it's a big building and it's not locked. There's just a
Oh.
huge rock
yeah,
that's been shoved before it. So you're gonna have to shove the.
Oh.
It's
Oh.
rubble basically that's underneath before it. So a part of it collapsed, and you're gonna have to clear the rubble, and it's gonna be a group effort. Unarmed, strength, difficulty 4 to actually clear the rubble.
Okay, who's the strongest?
Wait, Super Mutant, can you assist us in clearing this rubble?
But yeah, my strength unarmed is
Yes,
not great. How
Absolutely.
about he takes charge of this role?
Super
What's my
mutant.
strength?
Yeah.
My
Come on,
strength.
big guy.
And I'll do 1 dice for the
Who else
assist.
has strength?
Let's say, because you don't want a super mutant to roll for this one, I'm telling you. Let's say he reduces the difficulty by 1 because he's helping you.
Okay.
Okay. But you said it's a group effort, so we all roll strength, or one person rolls
One
strength?
person rolls it
One
and the rest
person
does
leads
assist.
and the other assists.
I failed on
I
my
will
assist.
assist. Remy, what's your strength?
4.
Oh what?
Oh,
Well, my strength is 4. I'm as strong as Remy. Do you want me to do it?
Mine says 5.
So is
Oh, you
mine.
should do it then. Okay, you guys should do it
I think
then.
your unarmed is better than mine.
AI is taking over our strength rolls, guys.
Yep.
Yep.
Wait, how do I roll just strength? Or am I rolling athletics?
You can roll strength
It's
unarmed.
strength unarmed, yeah.
Oh, there we go.
Use some action
Okay.
points. Oh, there's 2
I did a
successes.
thing.
You did a thing.
I did a thing. Okay.
Okay, so you got 2
2 more,
successes. Now
right?
everyone else needs to assist.
Yeah.
I'm going to take a
Unarmed
buff
strike
out,
roll.
Okay,
so I get a re-roll on mine.
just pop some more drugs.
Yep. So I get a re-roll on my strength. Unarmed.
Ah!
I got a complication with my re-roll. I've got plus 3 temporary hit points, though.
So we've got 3 successes. No, we got 2 successes
Yeah.
and a
Yep.
complication.
The dog roll?
The dog can
I mean,
perhaps
the dog
like dig.
Can,
No,
can she dig?
She can dig, I think.
Yeah, surely.
It's gonna be
Well,
another
But
because
she doesn't have anything to roll for that. She just says mind or body, so I wouldn't even know what to roll for it.
Oh,
didn't I give
okay.
you like a skill?
It'd be body.
She's got other
Hold on.
action.
Other.
Do you want me to
Yeah,
just-
body
Other
other.
action, yeah. It's just another action.
Okay. Nah. Nothing happened.
Well, you guys start digging through the rubble, but just more comes crashing down, and you can't seem to find any way to get in there.
Oh no. I took
Don't
drugs
think a
for no
shovel
reason.
Will help us
Can
with
we go
this.
around the back, or is there a back?
You have a feeling that if you mess more with the building, it just entirely collapses.
Ugh.
No.
Let's try the other one.
I'm gonna move the dead bodies into it so it looks like we're trying to be nice and bury them.
You want to touch more dead bodies?
I mean, I like
These are all
yeah.
burned. These
I
are all
mean-
burned, by the way, like the family of Luke, pretty much.
I'm still gonna push them in the pit just so it looks like we're trying to be respectful.
Okay. It's gonna take you a while. It's gonna take you 10 minutes to relocate all the corpses to
I can do
well,
that while
the rubble over here.
I can do that while everyone else is opening the other door.
Okay.
Alright. I'll help.
Okay, now it
Well,
takes
no,
5
also
minutes
it means
to
like
help.
if someone else comes here, like if they don't see the bodies, they might just avoid this place as well, because then it doesn't look as
Okay.
So I'm doing it to disguise
Yeah,
the area
but-
a bit.
The pile of bodies might draw people to it, yeah.
Yeah, so if I put them away, yeah.
All right. So we're gonna start removing them from the map as you take care of the bodies. They all appear to have been looted as well, and none of them have been booby trapped.
I'm gonna pray to that weird ghost woman in the sky in case she's watching you.
Okay, so you're gonna pray to Leonora.
Yep, because even though Remy didn't tell us it was a hologram, or maybe he did, I can't remember. So
He didn't tell you it was
So
a hologram.
Delilah's like
No, he
praying,
didn't.
and like, because she's a woman, so she's doing a weird ritual to summon her at the same time.
And the super mutant looks over at Delilah as she does that.
You're one of them too?
Yes, I am a female, and I summon the anger of women. I will come from the sky. That's what Delilah says to him.
A lot of these folks around these days, they're worshipping the women in the sky. The lady who weeps, La Llorona, says she's the only chance against the Legion.
I mean, kind of true. Do you know her address by chance?
I'm told she just appears in the sky whenever she desires.
Oh,
That's
okay.
an
Usually
ask.
when there's a Legion around.
Oh, okay. So, okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
And he continues patrolling the perimeter, making sure you guys aren't ambushed.
Did you find any survivors yet?
Just
Nope.
you.
What's going on with this door? David?
That's also a building, and that door appears to just have been locked.
Okay.
Not
What's it
with a
gonna
padlock, but a normal lock.
What's it gonna take to do the lock on this one?
It's gonna be a difficulty 2 lock picking, or well, if you want to use your shotgun, it's gonna be a difficulty 2 guns.
I have got 2 in lockpicking. We've got 3 action points. Okay, I'm gonna roll 4 dice.
Okay.
I don't think I have any bobby pins. I don't think I do. Oh.
Well, you don't get in.
Nope. Remy, any ideas how to get through that?
I don't think I'm strong enough to open the door.
And the super mutant wanders over towards you, Remy, and he holds a hand against your shoulder.
Never doubt your inner strength, friend. You can do it.
No windows. I'll just try to force it open.
Okay.
Can we assist
How
in
would you
that?
force it open?
Is there anything I can use as leverage, like a plank? Is it, maybe
Well,
I
there's a
can-
bunch of planks inside of the building, inside of the main building.
Maybe I can lift it up, loosen it
Okay.
from its hinges or something.
Let's say you're gonna use a melee weapons. Bless you, by the way, Oliver.
Thank you.
Melee weapons difficulty 2 to open this door for you.
Can I assist him?
Sure.
There you go. Ooh.
There
You
you go.
force the door open, and immediately you behold a corpse that's being eaten by 2 bloatflies that are resting on it.
Ah,
Well-
okay.
Disgusting.
They haven't noticed you yet. They're too busy consuming the corpse.
Can we try and sneak in then?
Yeah,
You sure you can
find
try?
that coffin and blast them.
I got 1 on sneak.
Okay. For some reason, my bloatflies don't have any stats, so I'm gonna have to replace them. 1 second. There we go.
They're immortal.
They are mortal.
Immortal.
Okay, so you sneak in without any difficulty, and they're just still there eating.
We get up close, then I'm going to start blasting.
Okay. I'm gonna reveal 2 zones. Well, 3. And let's start combat.
Okay, but, David, should we do
Yeah.
our halftime break now then? As soon as the combat's about to
Absolutely.
start, we'll do it before the combat,
Sounds
yeah?
good. Even though
Right.
it's a small combat because it's just 2 flies, sure.
It is a short one, no doubt, but I'd like to do our halftime break now, if that's okay.
Sounds great.
Been 5 minutes, Twitch.
See you in 5 minutes.
And we're back for part 2. Let's do the combat.
Alrighty. So, shall I put Delilah and Edna a bit closer because they're very far away?
We're kind of burying the body, so I'd imagine even by the
Yeah.
time we'd run
True,
back
true.
towards
So it's just a
the
combat
end, but,
between
yeah.
the 4.
Yeah, we could run it without them.
Okay. Then I'm
You
just
can
gonna
also yell for help.
just do a quick
Maybe.
change and get everyone out of combat once.
It's just bloatflies.
And combat. There we go. And I'm gonna open a new combat session with just the 4 of you. There we go. Okay. Oliver, you may begin.
Okay, and I'm in the same zone as these fellas, right? Okay, so...
Yep. But they are difficulty 2 because they're small.
That's right. So I am going to shoot with my double barrel shotgun.
Okay.
Difficulty 2, you say?
Difficulty 2.
Okay, I'm gonna buy 1 action point to roll 3 dice.
I welcome it.
Oh, and I get 2.
You get 2.
36 action
Okay.
points.
Now let's do some damage. There is no fire rate on the double barrel shotgun, is there?
No, no, no.
But I have got vicious on that, so that is 8 damage and spreading 3 times to different body
Yeah.
parts.
It's pretty much just explodes after a single shotgun shell.
Okay. And I am going to spend 2 action points
Sure.
to take another turn to shoot the other one. And I'm going to buy 1 action point to roll a 3rd dice.
Okay,
And that's the 2 that I need.
that's the 2 you need.
So I'm going to roll some damage. 3, spreading 1 time.
3 spreading 1 time. So that's 3 damage, and spread is like half damage, right?
I think it's half damage again, yeah.
Yeah, so 1 more damage on another body part. Okay. That's your turn.
Yep.
And then it's gonna be Remy's turn.
Let's go, farmer boy.
Is it even worth it wasting a shotgun shell? I just throw the combat knife I got. Just
You wanna throw the
for-
combat knife, okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's gonna be
At a bloatfly, that'll be pretty cool if you land it.
it's gonna be a difficult attack, but it's gonna be a throwing. So instead of normally pressing your knife, you're gonna have to press the throwing ability,
Yeah.
and it's gonna be a difficulty 3 to actually hit the bloatfly.
So 3 dice.
Yeah.
Let's go.
3
16.
successes.
Yeah, no.
Okay, you completely miss and you throw your knife.
Ah, so that costs an action
Somewhere
point,
over
so you
here.
get one.
No complications.
No complications. So it isn't like you stuck it in the wall and you can't get it out anymore. Okay. Do you want to do
Just
something
cuff.
else? No,
Nah.
you can't probably. Because there's
I
not
just have
much
my
AP.
shotgun at the ready in case anything bigger pops out.
Okay. So the bloatfly, he fires off a larva dart at Oliver. And I'm gonna spend 1 AP.
Gross.
You have a defense of 2, right?
Yes. Agility
Okay.
9.
And as its movement, it's gonna move up 1 zone, like higher up in the air.
Oh, okay.
So it's gonna be an increased difficulty if you want to hit it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to... It's my turn, yeah? I'm going to use my minor action to change weapons.
Okay.
And I'm going to shoot him with this. And I'm going to buy 1 dice. There's 4 successes.
That sure does it.
And only needed 2, so I get 2 back.
Yep.
Okay, nice. And I'm going to... right, so what's the fire rate on this is 2, so I'm going to add 2 bullets to this.
Okay.
Brap, brap, brap. 11
Overkill.
damage.
You absolutely execute a little bloatfly.
Yes. That's how we do it.
Okay, that's the end of combat.
How we do it.
There's 2 completely destroyed bloatflies on the ground, and there's still the corpse.
So I'll loot the corpse first.
Okay, you look at the corpse and you find that it has a .357 Magnum, along with 4 shots left.
Yes, I will take that, please.
I'm going to add it to your inventory.
I'll
Second.
I'll collect the knife I threw.
Okay, so you got a .357 Magnum, and I'm gonna give you the 4 shots that are still left inside of the inside of
357
the-
Magnum, baby.
You gave them to me, I think. You gave the pistol to me.
There we go.
Oh, I think you gave it to
4.
Remy.
Yeah,
Oh.
you gave me the pistol.
Oh, you gave the Magnum to Remy?
No, you've gave it to Remy. You've put it on the wrong sheet.
Oh, I did, yeah.
Tell you
There
what
we
to do.
go.
Scared me.
I have
I
got
don't mind.
I've got a pipe revolver. Can you drag that from my sheet to Remy's and give that to Remy?
You're just giving him your junk instead.
You can no, because I don't need 2 revolvers, and it's a different ammo type anyway. I've already got the combat rifle
True.
using 45, so drag that to
I'll take
his.
it.
So you
Definitely.
so you can have that. But I'll definitely take the 357 Magnum.
Do you also give him some .38 ammo?
No, because it's not the .38 ammo for the pipe revolver. It's
Oh, no, it isn't.
45,
45, yeah.
and I don't have
Okay.
much to spare.
All right. So anyway, Remy, you also get a pipe revolver.
That's good.
Okay. And that's pretty much all the guy still had on him, apart from casual clothing if you want those.
No, but I'll do whatever to get the bloatfly meat as well.
Yep, that's gonna be a butchery test, difficulty 0.
What's the test? Survival endurance.
Endurance survival.
Gain an action point and a complication.
Okay. The complication is that you, because of the actual firepower you use to kill these little flies, the reward will be halved. So you
Okay.
only get 1 bloatfly meat and 1 common material.
Okay.
Going to be adding that to your inventory. So 1 bloatfly meat and 1 common material. Do you still have common materials? Yeah, there we go. 1. Okay. And that's pretty much all you got inside of that building.
Okay.
There's also 4 tombs, but those seem ancient.
Might dig them up just for fun.
Yeah.
They're stone tombs, though.
Are there any writings on the tombs? Anything recognizable? Any symbols?
The names seem to have been faded. There hasn't been anyone keeping.
Yeah, super
These
mutant.
pieces of-
Bang.
Oh no, another hidden super mutant.
They were giving us a place to sleep tonight.
Nah, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
And the super mutant looks over at you as you guys exit the building.
More trouble in there.
Couple of bloatflies. Not
Good
much
eating.
trouble. Good eating,
Always
yeah.
good eating.
One of them not so good eating because I kind of shot it to bits. I had to give it a bit of a burst with the prap, and I kind of ripped it to bits. I'll go. I'll. If you guys are still moving bodies, I'll come and lend a hand now.
Let's say they're about done after everything that helped. Sobra Azul and Barry with the power armor also went in and helped.
Okay.
I will
So-
just look at them, not to exert myself too much, like the previous session.
So, you folks are going to follow me into the wastes then?
Yeah, looks like it, big guy. Looks
Sure.
like it.
Follow me and stay close. And don't look under any rocks. Bound to be some bark scorpions hiding under there. Don't want to get stung by them.
Good eating.
I was.
They are good
Was-
eating, but they also hurt like hell.
Was more worried about hidden mutants.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I might have to inform you. There's a bunch of us that are friendly and peaceful, but there's a whole lot of us out here that aren't. But I'll tell you when
Good shooting.
which ones. Yeah, good shooting.
Exactly.
And-
Good shooting.
Well, I would prefer if you didn't shoot them and we just avoided fighting them altogether. They're still my people, even though they need to be cured of their insanity.
All right, just
Understandable.
don't keep a diary of the drugs that I take, eh? Like everybody else.
But I'll make sure that we'll stay clear of them, and I'll keep an eye out.
So you guys head out with the super mutant who identifies himself as Cliff Keeper further into the Sonoran Desert.
Yes, we do.
Okay. Someone may lead and do an endurance survival test, difficulty 2, and everyone else may assist.
Endurance survival, right? I've
would
got
assist.
tagged. My endurance is 7 and my survival's 2, so it's not too bad.
Oh, yours is higher than mine.
Okay, I'm going to spend 3 action points.
And the super mutant will also assist with 1d20.
Okay. Well, I got 3.
Yay.
Okay, perfect. You guys start heading out, and you pretty much, without any issue, navigate your way through the Sonoran Desert. As you are halfway to your destination, you notice in the distance that there's a dead super mutant corpse laying on the ground, and there's 4 people surrounding it. And Cliffkeeper, seemingly somewhat scared, he slinks back and he tries to sneak a little bit, and he looks over at you and is like,
Mutant hunters, bait by the Legion.
and I'm gonna take you to the next map.
By the way, I realised a mistake I've made when I've made both characters, mine and Martin's. Because they're survivors, wastelanders, you're supposed to get 2 of the traits, and we've only got 1 each.
Oh,
We've both got the
yeah,
educated
sure,
trait.
go
and
ahead
we're
and make your
supposed to get
character
2.
more powerful.
We're supposed to have 2 of them.
He's playing an unnecessary hard mode this whole time.
Yeah, and I think the easiest way to do it for both of us is to take this one that just gives you +1 onto your special.
Well, that sounds like a good one.
I'm going to add that to mine. I'll show you, Martin.
Okay.
Missed something when I was making our characters. You're supposed to get 2 of these, and we only got 1 each. Let me find the page.
So can I add a perk, or does someone else have to do it? Because I never know if I can do it.
It's not a perk, it's a
Oh.
trait, which is something you get as a human. You get the survival trait. So if you look at page 56 of the core rulebook, see the traits, you're supposed to get 2 of them, and I've only added 1 each. So I'm taking the gifted one for me. So if you go
Okay,
to
sounds
go,
good.
go to your perks and add one of these traits on page 56. Not educated,
Okay.
because you've already got educated. And if you take the
Probably,
gifted one, the
mutant
gifted one's a
hunters
really good
wearing.
one.
Yeah, I'll have a look at it later and add something.
Okay. So, in the distance, you're noticing 4 figures looking very much like mercs, guessing by their outfit, and they're surrounding a super mutant's corpse, and one of them appears to be cutting off the ears of the super mutant's corpse. And Cliffkeeper, he slinks down on his knees, and he's clearly trying to sneak, and he looks over at you and is like,
They're trouble. We need to stay clear of those. They're working with the Legion, doing their bounties. Civilizing these lands, they say.
Power down low to the ground.
Yeah. I would also take like a lower profile.
okay.
Yeah, can we try and like? Is there enough anything to get cover behind? There doesn't seem to be much. There's some bushes.
Well, it's pretty much a desert, so there's some dried out plants, and that's pretty much it. You can just take a longer road around it if you want, a longer way around it.
What are they, Legion?
Or
You're working for
well,
Legion.
they're bounty hunters pretty much. They're just doing bounties for the Legion. And if you guys recall, back when you were in Tucson, there was a board with jobs, and there was one bounty for super mutant ears.
Okay.
And the Legion would pay, like, I believe 20 caps for each pair of super mutant ears.
Right.
Are they in our way? Like, do we have
No, you can
to-
actually go around if you want. Oh, Samson is just walking forward.
I'm walking up to them.
Okay. One of them immediately raises her weapon, and she's like, "Halt there! What do you want?"
Don't want anything. What do you want?
We're hunting for mutants. Seen any?
Maybe.
Well, there's caps in it for you if you want. Split of the bounty.
Nah. Nah, you ain't taking my super mutant. I'll be keeping a hold of that one.
Oh, so you do have one. And they immediately raise their weapons and open fire.
Okay, well I fucking raise my weapon and open fire back.
No!
But they get the first attack because they're first. I'm just gonna.
I'm gonna take some drugs. Yeah,
Well,
Martin.
zones.
If you
There's-
check out
There's
page
better
56
things
of the
you
core
can do to
rulebook.
prompt drug use.
Look at the gifted one, Martin. It's really good. That's the one I've took.
Okay.
Here we go. Okay, so they're all over here. Just gonna remove the mutant for a moment. Otherwise, I'll put the corpse in the combat initiative order. Then we've got all these guys. And then we've got our allies. Okay, everyone's rolling.
Yeah.
And that's we initiate combat.
Yeah.
First up, it's one of these bounty hunters, and it gets 2 attacks because there's a first attack on Oliver and then the second one. And it produces a combat shotgun.
Oh, can't wait to take
Now,
that
Oliver,
off of
you
you.
were standing. In which zone were you standing? You may choose because you're at the border between two.
Well, as soon
Either
as that's
straight in
soon as
front of
that's soon as that's a close range weapon, I'll step back to this one.
Okay, so you're over there. This person moves over here and takes the first shot. Oh, actually, no. The first attack, I can't move, I believe, right? It's just an attack.
Nah, I'm pretty sure you can move.
Okay, so she's moving along with her combat shotgun, and she's going to fire it straight at you. I'm gonna buy 1 AP.
Oh,
3 successes.
That's gonna hit me.
That's gonna hit. And she's actually gonna do a let rip, so I'm gonna add 2 more damage die.
Ooh.
Because a combat shotgun does allow let rips.
Combat shotgun does have a rate of fire, yeah.
8
What
damage
part
on
on the
your
left
left
arm?
arm.
8 physical to the left arm. Nah, sorry, mate. You need to do more than that.
Jeez, your armor.
I've got 8. I've got exactly 8 damage reduction on the left arm.
And now for her
Because I
second
mod my
attack.
armor.
True. Now for her second attack, she's gonna do an aim action and shoot again with her combat shotgun. And I'm just gonna remove her let rip so she can't use it again. So an
I'll
aim
wait to
action,
kill her.
I'm gonna re-roll the 20. 1 success for me. And that's 4, that's not enough.
It's not enough.
Because it's your right arm and you have a 7 there, I believe.
8.
8. Okay, then it's Delilah's turn.
Yes. Let's go, Delilah. Time to kill some bounty hunters.
Okay.
So many guns.
So I was looking at all the perk things while we were chatting. Yeah, they look pretty heavily armored. What's the big thing in the center? Is that a super mutant?
Looks like it.
That's a corpse of a super mutant.
A
Okay.
corpse of
Oh,
one.
okay.
Okay.
So it's not actually. So there's just the 4 of them. Okay. Yeah, I will. Should I take some drugs? I think. I have some
Yeah, everyone should
Oh,
take
you
some
don't need to
chems.
yet. You don't need to yet. You don't need to yet.
drugs. I'm gonna check. Oh yeah, maybe I'll wait because they could be really weak again. I'm pretty sure I bought. Well, we got all the drugs, didn't we? Because we like raided the drug.
We
den.
took over the drug den, yeah.
So we do have quite a lot. Yeah, I won't take them yet, but I will fire the one closest to my brother. Can I do it from this zone, or do I have to move another zone and then I don't get disadvantaged?
What gun are you using?
The shotgun one.
I think that's in close range, so if
Yeah,
you move...
you're gonna
if
have to move another zone for
No,
that.
you don't have to. It'll just be +1 difficulty
Yeah,
from
it'll-
that zone.
Exactly.
If you move into
Nah.
the same zone as me, it's 1 difficulty.
Sweet, I'll do that then.
Sweet.
By the way, Oliver, this is one of the maps your friend made. The one I asked you
Ooh,
about. the website.
Zexar.
Yeah, Zexar.
Let me pop that up on the screen for our viewers to see them,
Alright,
because
great.
I have that ready. Zexar.itch.io. Amazing, amazing,
He's got
amazing
amazing
bullet
maps.
Everyone go check them out.
Well, that succeeds, and 6 damage on the right leg. And it spreads for 2, but that doesn't get through the armor. Or does spread ignore armor? I don't think it
It
does.
doesn't
Right?
ignore the armor, but
No.
no. But if you've got like a piercing in the spread, then the piercing counts on the spread.
Okay, yeah. Because otherwise it would be pretty, well, useless at higher levels. when
Exactly.
you've
It would.
a lot
Yeah,
of armor. Yeah.
exactly. Yes.
Okay, so that's 3 damage you do, Martin.
Nice.
I've got the dog as well.
Okay.
Brew will attack. Oh, 3 successes. Go Brew.
Ooh.
And that's 2 AP.
Very nice.
2 damage on the torso. It doesn't go through.
Oh,
Doesn't
Ah.
Bruce attacks also get better at some level?
yeah, they have been
think they
going.
do.
They have been going up a bit.
The
Yeah,
dog's
'cause,
dog's levels up. Yeah.
yeah, because before I think it was just two dice, and now it's
Yeah.
Okay,
three.
okay.
It levels up
Okay.
with you.
Okay.
That's my turn.
Alright, so Brew doesn't bite through the armor.
Barry next.
Yep, it's Barry, who's in power armor, but also armed with a knife. And he marches forwards,
Let's go, Barry.
and he's going to try and stab her with the knife.
Come on. Yes,
One
Barry.
success.
Are we in London?
He doesn't have a license for the knife, I'm afraid.
You got a license
And
for
he
that,
does
mate.
0 damage.
Ah.
Damn.
And then it's up to the other 2. These 2 in the back, they grab a combat rifle. And one of them is aiming at Delilah. And I'm going to spend 1 AP for additional d20. What's your defense, Delilah?
4 on most things.
2. The 2.
Not
Yeah, not your
damage
armor, your
reduction,
defense.
defense. You've got agility
hold on.
9.
And this one moves over here and throws a grenade into the group over here. A frag grenade. 0 successes, so it's half damage.
Rude.
Very rude.
Extremely rude. Inappropriate.
Everyone
even.
over here takes 4 physical damage on their left arm.
Okay, 4 left arm.
Not you, just
The people in this zone.
No, the grip down here.
Edna and
okay.
Remy.
Okay, cool.
So how do I take this to my character sheet?
If you, on the right side of your screen, you have
Status.
players, and there you should be able to change your HP.
On the status
Okay, my
page on
health
your character
was
sheet.
11, so now it's 8.
And this is regardless
Oh,
of
we're in
armor?
a new scene now, so my
No, you,
Buff out
you
as a
can
warmer.
cancel it with your armor. So if you have 2 armor, you only take 2 damage.
My fatigues are damaged.
So it's only 1 defense you have, so you take 3 damage.
I don't know how my armor works.
what's your physical damage reduction on that body part?
Oh, she's got 4.
So you don't take any damage then.
Is that how that works?
Yep.
Okay.
You don't take anything. And then
Oh, I
it's,
see the little fist guy. Okay.
DR.
and then it's
damage
Oliver's
reduction.
turn.
Let's go. Okay. So, I started blasting. Let's see, have I got any grenades? I don't think I do currently. Right? No, I don't have any grenades. So, I'm going to... use my combat shotgun on
Okay.
this bitch, and I'm going to aim so that I can get a reroll. Combat shotgun, where are you? I don't know how much ammo I've got left for it actually. Shotgun shells, I've got 2. That's fine, okay. I don't have a combat shotgun, I've got a double barrel shotgun.
Yeah, you don't have a combat shotgun yet.
I will spend the 3 action points that are there and roll 4 dice. 4. So I get 3, right? And
Absolutely.
there's no need to use my re-roll on that, so I'll just roll damage.
8.
Ooh, 8, and we're spreading twice.
And you're spreading twice. And you hit her right leg, right?
And it's 2 piercing as well.
And it's 2 piercing, so that means half
Ignoring
damage.
2.
So 4 with 2 piercing. 4 piercing.
So, no, I've got 2 piercing. What's our damage reduction?
3.
So so it means she's only got 1 effectively. So I do 7
Yeah.
damage.
Okay, 7 damage again. Isn't it half with spread?
Yeah, no, 7 on the first body part, and
Yeah,
then
7
half
on the first.
and
Yeah,
then half on the
exactly.
second. Yeah.
All right. And I believe you do the full 8 damage because you've got 2 effects and it's spreading, piercing 2.
Oh yeah, I've got piercing 2, but she's got 3 reduction. Remember,
Yeah, so that makes 4, so it's -1.
she has 3 reduction, so she reduces 1 damage. So I don't do 8, I do 7.
Okay. All right. And then the second one, so your spread attack, it's half damage, but it also includes the piercing, I believe.
Yes. So 4 with 2
Okay.
piercing.
Yeah.
And it's on a different
There we
body
go.
part. And
Okay.
then with a
She
second
falls prone.
minor action, I'm going to change weapons to my combat rifle.
Okay.
And then I'm going to shoot at one of the ones in the next zone. And I'm going to spend the 3 action points. And I've got 3 successes, so that's 2 gained if they're just 1 defense.
They have 1 defense.
Okay, so now let's say it's this one here. Let's roll some
Yep.
damage.
I'm gonna give you, you got a complication though, so either you're wasteful and you waste 1 more ammo, or
Okay,
you
that's fine.
lower damage by 1 this
Right,
turn.
no,
You can
I'll
do-
waste 1 ammo, that's fine.
Okay.
So I need to roll the damage on this, and I'm adding 2 from my fire rate,
Mhm.
but I also need to reduce my bullets by 1 on the thing.
So
There we go.
9 damage on her right leg, so that's 6. There we go. And she also falls prone because somehow you're going for the legs each time.
Brap, brap. So I've got these 2 prone,
Exactly.
and that's my turn, because that was 2 minors and 2 majors.
Now it's up to this one, and he relocates over here. And he fires a shot with his combat rifle at Delilah.
No,
Edna, I mean, Edna.
no.
1 AP. There we go. That succeeds, and I even generate 2 AP, I believe. Because your defense is 1, right, Edna?
I don't know.
Yeah, your defense is 1.
I don't know what my defense is.
And
Oh yes,
then
it's 1. It's 1.
5 damage on your head.
So I take 1
You
damage.
take 1.
1 damage. I was already damaged, apparently.
Okay. And that's their turn. Now it's Cliffkeeper, the super mutant. He... Let's see.
Avenge your dead brethren, my friend.
Yeah, he's going to, over here, and he's gonna pull back his string of his bow, and he's gonna fire a shot. 2 successes, so he generates an AP, and he's gonna 2 damage at the left arm. It doesn't pierce through the armor. Next up, Sobra Azul. He moves in 1 zone, grabs his 10 mil, and starts blasting. No successes. He keeps missing the guy.
Useless.
Edna, it's your turn.
All right, and it's gonna also move 1 zone.
Let's
I'm
go,
gonna try to
Edna.
make sure I'm threading the needle between these 2
Mm-hmm.
and their sectors of fire. And I'm just gonna hit him.
Sure.
Let's go.
Would that be my gun bash?
If
'Cause I don't.
you don't have a gun to bash with, so it's gonna be a pincer
No,
attack.
yeah, We gave me a gun bash, and I don't know why. Oh, I think in case I
It's just
picked up a
something
gun.
that's automatically added.
Mhm.
Okay. So it would just be my pincer arm.
Basically, gun bash is the
Yes.
exact same as your unarmed attack, but it has a stun effect.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. So. Nope. Then I'm gonna get in his face and keep him busy.
Okay. That's your turn?
Yeah.
Then it's gonna be Angel's turn.
Go, yes, Remy, let's go.
Oh yeah. Let's approach this guy that made the mistake of coming closer and introduce him to 2 gaping barrels of the shotgun variety
Yes.
Absolutely.
and double barrel shotgun. How many dice do I throw?
It's 2 d20s unless you buy AP.
You can just click it from the... You can actually click on the weapon and do it from there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Okay, then I'll buy one and roll 3.
Okay.
Yeah.
That hits.
Okay. Do I roll the damage now?
Yep.
Ooh.
I don't know what that is. If it's good or bad.
That's 6 damage on his left arm, so only 3 goes through. And then half the damage travels to another body part, I believe. Now he's got the same armor on every body part, so and it's only it's 3 damage additionally, and that doesn't go through the armor, so you just did 3 damage.
Okay.
Okay. It's this person's turn again, and she's going to use her. Is it a minor or a major action to rise up Oliver from prone? I don't remember. I think
To
it's-
get up from prone counts as a move action. So it's a
Yeah,
major
so
move.
she's
It's
gonna
a
spend her
move
move
action.
to get up, and she grabs her shotgun and aims at you again, Oliver. Even though I
Come
know
on.
it's not going to go through, she doesn't know that.
Bring it on.
Spent 1 AP. There we go.
Ah!
Oh, I took the rifle. It's combat shotgun, but it's anyway the same thing.
Shoot me.
One complication. Let's say I decrease my damage die by 1. So it's a simple 1 on you, Oliver, and that won't be enough.
You-
And that makes it Delilah's turn.
Oh, let's go.
We're doing okay, right? No one's like super injured.
Nah, don't worry about it. This will be an easy fight.
Okay.
No.
Okay, I won't use any drugs now. I think I termed my extra thing. So, can I choose Cautious Nature or Black Widow? You know, for my thing that I didn't add or something.
It's not an extra perk you get.
Oh, I couldn't find the list where it
No,
said
it's
the
just an
other
extra skill in your special.
No, so
You're a bit more
it's-
special.
there's 5 different ones you can take, but you've already got educated. You can take fast shot, which gives
Okay.
you, if you take a second major action in combat and use it as make a rage attack, it costs 1 instead of 2. Or you can do gifted, which is the one that I took, where you choose 2 special attributes, and increase them by 1 each.
Okay,
there's-
I'll just choose that one. It's just so I can use it in combat then. So,
Okay.
I don't know. Does someone have to add it to my sheet?
I'll
or can
I'll
I,
do it. I'll do it. I know how to.
Yeah.
So it's gifted. So you can add +1 to 2 of your skills. Like your actual stats, your special.
Oh, cool. So the proper one's not. So the big one's not the skills.
Yep.
Whatever the other ones are. Oh,
Yep.
sweet. So I can add 1 point to each of them. Sweet. Okay, gonna add 1 to luck.
Oh,
Let's
and
make
the
it
and
50.
and the downside of it is your luck.
Yep.
Your luck score is 1 less than your luck total. So if you look at how your luck's 4,
Uh-huh.
but you've just increased it to 5, it means
Yeah.
the most you can ever have is 4.
Oh.
But you're getting
That's-
+1 on 2 of your things for it. Well worth
Okay.
taking.
Okay.
So what are you taking it on? Luck, did you say?
Yeah, I've done it.
Luck increases your HP as well, I believe.
Sweet.
does.
And
Your luck
then
still says
I-
4. You can change that to 5 then. There you go.
Yeah, I've just done it. It might have not refreshed. And then the other one, I will do my agility because then it helps my guns, doesn't
Does
it?
it helps with
So-
all your guns, yeah.
So I'll do my agility to 10, or is that too much? Is 10 the
No,
maximum?
that 10's the maximum. That's what I've done as well with mine. I put my agility up to 10.
Yeah, I've done that then. 10 agility,
Sick.
5 luck. Done. Thank you. Right,
Sick.
I will attack the same thing. Oh no. Yeah, I'll attack the same person who's next to Brew with the shotgun.
That's good.
Let's see if it works.
Come on.
Oh no, I got one complication though.
You can always spend a luck and reroll it.
I don't think I have any luck, even though could I increase my luck? Do I get that luck point?
If you
As
increase
long
your
as
luck,
you
then you'll
personal
have one,
trinkets.
yeah.
If you have a personal trinket, you can increase your luck.
Ah, no, remember, she's just increased her luck stat by taking
yeah,
the
yeah,
gifted
true,
trait,
true.
so she
Yeah,
has a luck
okay.
to spend.
That's what I was
Sure.
just checking, so I can re-roll it. Okay. Re-roll
Yeah.
the 20.
There we go.
And that's even a
That's
2 AP for the party.
Sweet. Okay, and then hold on, and then damage. Oh, that's better. 7.
Nice.
7. Alright. How would you like to kill this bounty hunter over here?
I say, just because my brother's a drug addict and he likes mutants in a really bad way, like kind of sexual, and yeah, and then I just shoot them. That's it.
What's that from?
Well, the character certainly wanted to die after that whole monologue.
Yep.
And she's blasted to Kingdom Come.
Sweet. I'm gonna send Brew over to attack this one.
Okay.
And I'm going after the other
And it's
females.
going to be a
It makes-
difficulty 0 because it's still on the
Still
ground.
prone, yeah. No,
It's still prone.
yeah.
Oh, that one's prone, so do I get like advantage or
Yeah,
whatever?
difficulty is 0 in the attack.
Difficulty 0, yeah.
Oh, sweet. So Brew will attack for 3 successes.
Nice.
Okay.
Perfect.
4 damage. If it gets through the
That
armor.
actually... It actually goes through the armor by 1 HP.
Nice.
Yeah.
And that's your
That's
turn.
me done. Yep, I'm done.
Barry moves over towards the woman who's still on the ground, and he's going to stab her as she's
Go on,
laying
buddy.
there.
That's all he needs.
Doesn't
0.
matter.
Go on, buddy.
And he
2
actually
with 2
goes through
piercing.
it thanks to the piercing. He does 1 damage with his
Hey,
stupid knife.
good
Yes,
job, buddy.
Let's
buddy.
go, let's go.
Now it's this one's turn. She rises up, pretty pissed after being stabbed twice, and aims her gun at Brew, who attacked her first.
What's
You
she
know what
using?
happened
I'm
la-
gonna regret.
You know what happened last time when the internet shut
I
down?
know what happened last-
Hmm.
I'm gonna risk it.
I'm gonna reduce the damage by 1 because of the complication, and Brew takes 3 damage on the hit.
Oh, no.
The head- No, she has armor on the head. That's the
Does
one
She has
she?
a helmet. She has a
She has a
helmet.
helmet on her.
So it's only
Yeah,
1
give her a little helmet.
No,
only one
it's 2.
HP.
Yeah, she has 2, so just 1. from
1
that.
damage, yeah.
Okay, she can deal with that.
Come on.
Oh,
Brew
for
with a
some reason she's only got 5 HP though. I think I need to make sure she gets healed up. I didn't realize she was that weak. Maybe I've not healed her.
You just need to give her food, because food heals hit points as well, remember.
Yeah.
Yeah, after this
Next
I
up.
need to rest and she needs to rest.
We all need to eat once a day anyway, so... Ooh, it's my turn, right? I don't have shotgun
No,
shells
it's not-
left.
It's still this bounty hunter,
Oh, no.
and he also reaches for his frag grenade, and he's throwing it in your zone, Oliver and Delilah. And I'm gonna buy 1 AP
Uh-oh.
to make sure that it's full damage, not half.
is happening? The
Um...
rudeness.
I'm gonna reduce the damage by 1 as a complication. That's the easiest solution. But it is your hit, and you each take 3 damage to the hit.
I'm pretty sure I've got 3 reduction on the head. No, I've got 2. Is that physical damage, yeah?
Physical.
I'll take
Yeah.
1. Take 1 damage from that.
I take. Let's have a look.
Also one, I believe.
Yeah, I've
I
got my.
finally got some damage.
Yeah,
on Oliver.
army helmet. So yeah, I got 2 reductions, so just another 1.
Okay. And now it's your turn, Oliver.
Okay, first of all, I'm going to slam some psycho.
Of course.
So I'll take 1 psycho off my list. Where's psycho? So that's me, got 2 now, not 3. Psycho, you get +2 combat dice damage on all attacks and +3 physical damage resistance, and it lasts a scene.
Okay.
Say yes
so
to chems, kids.
say yes to Kim's.
So I'm going
Don't
to
say yes.
combat rifle at this one. I'm going to spend 1 action point to take a second minor action and aim. And then I'm going to use all the 6 action points that are there.
Okay. Well, that sure does it.
And I
You-
get 6 back.
You generate 6 back.
Jeez, please.
And then
And
I'm
which
gonna
one are
roll-
you attacking? The one over
That
here
was
that
this
threw
one.
the grenades, or the other one? Okay. The one that attacked Brew with the shotgun.
Fucking right. Let's shoot my sister's dog. And I'm going to use the fire rate of 2 on this.
Okay.
So that's 10
6 damage.
on the right arm.
2 left on the right arm. And because she's wearing a 2-handed weapon, she can't use it this turn.
And then I'm going to
unless she
spend
mends the injury.
Then I'm going to spend 2 action points to fucking do it again. And I'm going to spend 3 to roll 4 dice. And get 3 action points back.
4. Oh no, 3 because of increased difficulty. Or do
Increased
you have
diffi-
Action Boy?
Oh no, I have action point.
So it's 4.
Yep, and then I'm going to use the fire rate again.
Of course you are.
Crap. Oh, that's not the best one.
That's not the best one.
Nope.
And
Wait. Once per combat encounter, you may re-roll all the DC on a single damage roll without spending any luck points. Finesse perk.
okay. That's a good perk.
Once per combat encounter. That's a bit better.
Well,
Yeah.
that kills her. How do you want to finish her?
Yes. So I just go shoot a big line across her torso and it cuts her in half.
Okay. And she drops down just seconds after she shot the dog with a shotgun.
So you get for shooting my sister's dog, bitch. And that's my turn.
Okay.
I didn't even use my reroll. Hang on, because I aimed. No, it was the first time I aimed, wasn't it? I didn't need my reroll. I didn't need it. Fine.
Now there's 2 of them left, and this one notices how 2 of his comrades have been dropped, and he is going to do a gun bash against Edna, who's trying to hit him. And I'm gonna spend 1.
Yep.
But you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to add 3 damage dice to that attack, so that was even more on that.
1 complication, as always. I'm just gonna reduce my damage by 1 because it's the easiest solver workaround with NPCs. But you do
Ooh,
take 2 damage to your right leg.
stunned.
Do you have any armor there?
I do. We did a full
Okay.
set.
If I don't go through the armor, she doesn't get stunned, I believe, right?
I think so.
Okay, so you don't get stunned. And then he's going to use his minor action to move over here behind the tree after doing that.
Don't you run?
And then he's
Running
going to
away.
spend 2 more AP for another shot. This time at the one who's clearly the biggest danger, and that's Samson. And I'm gonna do an aimed attack against your head, Samson. And I'm going to spend all 6 action points.
Your difficulty's 3.
Make sh-
Your difficulty's
Yeah.
4.
4. No, 3 because I have. It's a medium ranged weapon.
Yeah, I have.
Oh no, 4 because it increased difficulty. Okay,
I have.
but that does it.
Oh, whoa!
Damn.
Jesus.
You only gained 4 though.
And-
You did need 4 to get me there, because I've got
Yeah,
a
so
difficulty of 2 to start with.
Yeah, exactly. So 4, and I gain 4 AP.
A
And he's
nice
going to
roll.
do a lead rip straight against your head. So you take the full 5 damage in your head. I had hoped for more.
No, I don't take full 5. I take 3 because
No,
I've got
3, yeah.
2
I had
reduction.
hoped for more.
I take 3 to the head still. It's 3. It's more than I was expecting. Wait, no. You get plus 3 damage reduction to all body parts from buff out. From Psycho, sorry. Let me just double check
Oh, no.
Psycho. Psycho. Plus 3 physical damage resistance to all body parts. So, that's 0 damage, my friend. And in
You
fact,
just bite the bullet.
that previous
Stop it with your teeth.
that previous one, that was after I took the Psycho, wasn't it?
Yeah, I believe so. So you
So
didn't even
I
take
didn't.
the 1.
I didn't even take the one from before. Drugs are good.
Yeah, drugs are overpowered in this game.
Drugs are great.
And, well, I spent a lot of AP for that. And now it's up to the other ones. Cliffkeeper moves closer to Oliver, and he's going to fire an arrow at this guy. No successes, the arrow just flies over him.
Shite bag. We should have just killed him
So-
back at the fucking place.
Sobra Asul tries to flank the guy who's hiding behind a tree and shoot at him with his
Go on,
10 mil.
Subra.
Also, I
Useless.
don't think Sobra has ever hit.
He's useless, mate. Don't know how you're leading anything.
He never hit. Okay, and then it's up to Birdie and Chris afterwards.
Yeah, so you run from me. Come back here. Alright, I know my buzzsaw is blunted, but I'm gonna try to use it.
Sure.
Remember, you've got action
'Cause
points
I'm
to
mad.
spend if you want some extra dice.
I could use, what is it, 1 for 1?
1 for 1, 3 for
Uh,
2, 6 for 3.
I'll take 1. I'll take 1 action point and give myself an extra dice. Oh. Hey.
Come on.
Oh.
That should gain us 1 because you've probably only got a defensive 1.
Okay.
Now,
That
remember,
does it.
Remember, melee attacks, you can use action points to add damage. So you can use up to
Exactly.
3 action points to add up to 3 dice here.
Oh. Well, there's only 2 of them left.
Hmm.
All right, so if I take 2 action points, how many dice is that? 2 dice?
You can add 2 dice. You can add
Yep.
3 action. You can take 3 action points and add up to 3 dice
Up
if you
to
want.
3.
Should I just do that?
You might as well. There'll still be 2 left.
Okay, I'll take 3. I'll take 3 and do 3 dice. I don't like using up the action points.
Nah, use them. Use them. Always use them. We can always get
I
more.
know. All right.
Yay.
Come
Oh,
on.
a piercing, yeah.
Yes, 5 with 2 piercing.
5 with 2 piercing, perfect. You do 4 damage on the torso.
Nice.
Don't run, bitch.
Ah.
Want to do something else? You still have
Yeah.
2 AP.
No, I'm gonna stay there and just stay in his face.
Nice.
Okay.
Trying to stress
Next
him out.
up, Remy.
I will come closer
Join me, brother.
and yes, continue on what Birdie was doing and unload my shotgun on this merc here. So, double-barreled shotgun.
Blam.
E.
Blam.
That hits.
Boom.
Not doing good.
And kaboom.
Ooh,
Oh.
9 with
You
4
have to think about this
spreads.
real time. Real time, this robot just ran after this man and hit him with a
Yeah.
circular saw, and then another man ran up with a shotgun and put it in this man's face.
And he's just spread to 4
In his
body
left
parts.
leg, but yeah.
Yeah,
So-
but it's 9 in his left leg, and then it's 4 to some other body parts.
Yeah, but there's no piercing, so it's 6 in his left leg.
Yep. And then 1
And
to
then
3 other body parts, so it's 9 total.
9 total, yeah. He isn't looking good,
Oh, it's still alive.
So
but he's still alive. He's clinging to life. Next up, it's Delilah's
Just
turn.
one.
Oh yes.
So there's is I guess the guy that Birdie attacked and is bloodied, right?
Yeah, he's fucked
hurt
up.
pretty
He just took
bad.
9 damage, so he must be pretty hurt.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's pretty hurt. And because he took 6 damage on his left leg, he also fell prone.
Oh yeah,
Again.
he falls prone. He's got injured
You
leg
guys
as
are
well.
really going for the legs today.
Okay, I will move to that zone and attack. Yeah, that one. Same thing as always. So we need to watch. We need to get. I need to heal everything on my body, on my dog, and get more bullets after this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Because otherwise, I'm
that's
going
no
to start.
problem. That's fine.
Right.
No, we need to reset.
Yeah, I need to rest.
Remember,
I
these
think,
guys
'cause
have got shotguns. We're about to get a whole bunch of more ammo and better
I know,
shotguns.
but I think I remember in the last game we were talking about healing up, but because of the pause, I forgot, and I'm like, oh, I need.
You really need to
heal.
do it.
I really need to.
We
heal.
can always do some stim packs and some food after this combat encounter.
Yeah, that's cool. Right.
Come on.
Yay. And do I get another one? Because do I have advantage or something, or does that just do more damage because he's prone?
Oh, if he's prone, the difficulty actually goes up 1, so you actually
Exactly.
needed
If
2
you shoot.
successes there.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Right. Yay, 7, 2 effects.
1 spreading twice,
Boom.
yeah.
Boom.
How would you like to execute a guy?
I continue my monologue about my brother, going like, yeah, he's got an unhealthy relationship. He's a little bit racist, but like more like for comedy purposes, and he thinks he's really funny. So like, I'm just like, don't do the accent, and then the guy kills himself. Probably. So I'm like, no, I want to tell you this joke about the mutant.
Don't do that.
And he dies in great confusion.
Dies of cringe.
Oh, and then Bruce,
He dies of cringe.
Bruce gonna attack the other guy. Because there's one left, isn't there? So let's see if
Yeah.
Brew can do her thing. Oh no!
Ah!
I hope she's okay. Yeah.
Ah, she's
got-
still got him, yeah.
She's got this. She's got him, but she maybe. What's the
Rue,
complication?
in her enthusiasm, throws
Mm-hmm.
off her helmet, and someone else will need to put it back on.
Oh, okay. Well, that's not too bad. And the damage. Oh, that's the best. 4 damage, 2 effects.
That actually does something.
Oh,
Yeah, that'll do something. They've got 3, so that'll do something.
it at least gets one thing. That's it. And Brew will look upset because her cool helmet is no longer on her. That's me done.
Go on,
Okay.
Barry.
Barry once again tries
Go
to
on,
be the hero,
Barry. Go on, Barry.
and
Cleans it
he
up.
actually generates an AP,
Yes, Barry. Go on,
and
mate.
he doesn't go through the armor.
Oh my.
And that's been Barry's turn.
Hey man, at least he's trying.
Oh,
He's
it's
trying.
me. Okay. So I am going to where am I? I'm here. I'm gonna just move to here. Line up my shot. Spend 1 action point to aim. No, in fact, I'm not gonna move. I'm gonna stay where I am. So I don't need to spend an action point to aim. I'm gonna spend an action point on my shot. I got the 1 success.
That's all you needed.
Okay. Oh, and I aimed, so I can re-roll 1. There you go. So I gain an action point. And
Perfect.
I'm going to add 2. Oh, why did that only roll 2 dice? That was not.
That's
That-
weird. Can you try again?
There's the original 5. So total, I'll add them all together. It's 11.
8 damage. 11.
11. Yeah,
Vicious
it's-
already automatic. Oh yeah,
Yeah,
plus
it's
those two,
it's
yeah.
both those
Exactly,
rolls.
yeah.
It's 11 damage
11. Okay, so that's
on his
there's
torso.
no- yeah, there's no piercing, so it's an 8 instead
8 if he's got 3 reduction. Yeah,
on his torso, and his torso is bleeding.
nice. And I'm going to spend 2 action points and do it again.
Of course you are.
I'm going to spend another action point to roll a third dice. I've got action boy, so
Next to Action Boy, that works.
that's a hit. And I'll use my fire rate again. Buck him up, hopefully. Not enough ammo, right? Okay, so hang on. I don't have the ammo to add the fire rate. I'm gonna have to just do the normal. 6 for the left
Six,
arm.
Okay. On the left arm, so 3 goes through. Okay, and that's your turn, I suppose.
Yep, I've just went through all my ammo again.
hmm Next up, it's the
Oh,
mercenary,
goodness.
and to your surprise, perhaps, he clutches his chest and he throws the combat rifle on the ground. And with his other hand, he holds up a necklace with a lot of super mutant ears, and he's like, "Hold on, spare me, and you can have these. They're worth a lot of caps for the Legion."
How many's on it?
In total, there's 7 pairs of super mutant ears on them.
How much are they worth?
20 for each pair of ears.
Just-
140.
Oh, that's a good amount.
Yeah, but we're just gonna kill him and take it anyway.
True.
Just let me go, man, and you can have them.
Yeah, we can have them if we don't let you go as well. That's not much of a bargaining tool, my friend. We can have them if we don't let you go.
If you
Are
let
we
me
out of
go,
combat? Are we out of initiative?
yeah, sure. Because he's surrendering. Combat's technically over, and he looks over at you and he's like, "Please just let me go. I promise I'll make it up to you."
How are you gonna make it up to us? What have you got?
Oh,
Yeah. That's
well,
a
there's
weird
more of
promise
us
to
out
give.
here. A lot more of us, bounty hunters out here hunting mutants. I can always help you guys out if you ever come across us.
Sure. Sure.
Put in a good word.
I'd like to like grab him by the necklace with the ears.
Oh, he's holding the necklace. He got it. It's like a rope in his pocket, and he took it out
Yeah.
and he's showing it to you guys. But you can still grab him by the cloak he's got or something.
Yeah, I'll grab the scarf of his cloak
Okay.
with a shotgun still in my hand, and I'll tell him, what else can you give us except for this, which we're gonna take anyway, so that we won't kill you right here, right now.
What are you guys interested in? Caps? I can help you guys get rich.
Keep talking.
Well, us bounty hunters are based in a little town a bit further called Red Dust Crossing. I can help you guys and inform you when most of the bounty hunters are out, and then you guys can loot the place for whatever you want. Food, caps, water, they've got it all.
Did you just sell out your whole settlement for it, just to let you live?
Oh.
You sold out your whole settlement. You don't deserve
They're
to
not
live.
my people, I'm just living there. I'm just resting there along with my mercenary company, but they're not our
Hand over the necklace and start running.
Yeah.
He throws the necklace to the ground and he's trying to get loose of Remy's grasp.
I'll let him get up and I'll kick him in the butt as he's running away.
Okay, he starts running.
And I'm gonna shoot as he runs.
Okay, you may roll as long as you're in this is in this zone. You may roll a difficulty 1.
Wait a second, don't waste ammo.
Yeah, don't waste ammo on him.
It's my last one.
Samson,
No, I've
save
got-
that
I've got-
round.
It's gonna
I've
be
got-
worth it for Samson.
I've got 2 bullets left. I'm gonna add 1.
He's like, this is happening. Okay.
5.
You shoot him in the back, and it's enough to actually. Oh no, it's not enough to kill him.
Oh,
He takes a few damage in the legs.
keep running, boy.
He
You
continues
better keep
on.
running. You better keep
I'm
running.
gonna- because there's also time going through it. He's also bleeding a bit.
Oh yeah, he's got a bleeding torso. I'm gonna try my
Say
new
we
gun.
should follow him.
Does someone want to follow him or attack him, or let him run further?
I want to try my new gun out on him.
Okay.
Sees I've not got any ammo for the 357.
Oh, I should have given you 4.
Yeah, there is 4 ammo
have
there,
4.
but for some reason when I press it, it's not letting me shoot.
Okay, that's weird. Hold on, let me check. How about now?
Nope. I'll just hit him with one of these.
Okay, you succeed at the moment.
Run, bitch! That's another 4 damage. Oh, he's got 4 reduction, doesn't he?
Yeah, he's still holding on and he's in another zone. Does someone still shoot or do you let
Keep
him run?
running, bitch! I shot him again.
No, don't waste ammunition.
I'm gonna add the fire rate to
Oh
this
my
one. What's
God.
the fire rate on this too? This is fun, guys. Don't deny me my fun.
Just send a dog after him.
6 damage.
I'm just gonna quietly turn to Delilah. We should
But
restrict his chemical usage.
your pipe gun is close range, right?
Yes, it is.
Yeah,
it was
but I
difficulty 3.
was
So
it
you
difficulty
just
3?
wasted- Yeah,
Ah.
and he ran out of sight. But there's still occasional drip of blood on.
Oh,
the
wait.
desert
See that?
sand.
Wait. I've got
Give it
3
up,
more.
buddy. Give it
Wait. I've got to add 3 more damage to that one because I forgot about the chems,
Okay.
and
To
I've got
the
to add
previous
3
one.
more to this one.
Okay.
Okay, in that case, you did kill him.
Don't reward him.
Because of drugs.
Because of drugs.
Don't
So-
reward him.
Instead of running away, he fell down
With the
when
power
you
of
shot him in the
drugs.
back.
He sold out his whole settlement. He did not deserve to live. And I'll start looting these bodies for.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure he would find
my
himself killed at
shotguns.
some point in time, whether you kill him now or not. But yeah, let's get to
Don't
the
care enough
important
about
stuff.
him.
What's on the mutant's body?
The mutant only had some had a board and a bolt action rifle,
Ooh,
Okay.
along with you may roll me 4d6s.
46s.
Along with 4 308 ammo.
Ooh.
So who shall I give the bolt action pipe rifle?
I don't need that.
Well, Remy asked, so I'm gonna put it in Remy's inventory.
Yeah, I think I'll be keeping it for long range instances. I don't have anything.
And
Remember,
in
you can
terms of-
mod guns and you can increase the stepper rate. There's no sniper rifle in the game. You have to make a sniper rifle by putting on scopes
Yeah.
and stuff.
Oh, there is a sniper rifle in the
Is there?
Wanderer's book,
Oh, there is?
but it's gonna be pretty hard to get that one though.
Any ammo? Oh, there it is.
Yeah, and you get your 4
Nice.
rounds.
I
Okay.
work the bolt a little bit and to hear the satisfying sound, clink, clink.
Perfect. Now, in terms of loot, every one of these mercenaries has a full set of sturdy combat armor.
Nice.
2 of them have a combat shotgun, 2 of them have a combat rifle, and only 2 of them have a grenade. The other 2 wasted their grenade.
I'll take
Who shall I give the ears?
I'll take those.
Okay, I'm going to add those to your inventory, so you now got foul-smelling super mutant ears in your inventory as well.
And I'll take one of the combat shotguns. I've got a long stock on my double barrel that I'm going to move over onto that.
Did Cliff seem any type of way about us taking those ears?
He's looking at you suspicious, but he's allowing it so far.
Okay.
Okay, we'll do the inventory assortment between sessions, I suppose.
Yeah, because I'm going to mod.
Yep.
I'm going to move a mod from one shotgun to another
Okay.
one in between sessions.
Can we
And-
heal up though, just so I don't forget next
Yeah,
time?
we
'cause
need to.
Yeah,
we need to
let's
take a
do that.
break.
Yeah.
My dog's not doing well either.
Philip
yeah.
looks over at you and he's like,
We are close to our settlement now. You can rest over there if you want.
Sweet.
Yeah, let's get there and then rest.
okay.
Yeah.
You continue onwards through the Sonoran Desert, and after 20 minutes, you come across a sign that reads Tohono Autumn Nation Culture Center and Museum. And next to the sign, there's an old fence, pre-war fence, and the super mutant bends it up a little bit and allows you guys to go through. He bends up the chain link fence and he allows you guys to get in before finally going in himself. And after 10 more minutes, you arrive at an old pre-war Native American museum
Oh, cool.
in the Sonoran Desert. And you notice that there's a bunch of super mutants over there.
Oh.
And I'm going to change the scene. There we go. Just gotta add you guys to it. You guys are small because, yeah, I'll need to resize you. Going to add all the characters.
I'm average.
Hold on. Going to add all the characters that I missed.
Little girl.
Super
Cliff
mutant
Keeper.
settlement. This is cool.
I am gonna ask Cliff if he wants us to bring the body of the mutant.
That's a human child, right?
That's
Looks
a huge
like
child.
Yeah, looks
He's
like
like,
No, he's not part of our group.
Okay.
Right.
and you guys are brought into what appears to be an old museum, and there's a bunch of super mutants over there, but they're not dressed in the usual super mutant getup, like made out of tires or anything. Their clothing seems to be made by fabric and plant material that's found in the Sonoran Desert.
Cool.
And as Cliff arrives, he speaks to one of the other super mutants, and the other super mutant looks over at Cliff and he's like,
There's trouble. One of the Red Dusters has come to this town, and they're all looking for her.
and he points at the little girl who's sitting on the bench. And let's say we end today's session there and keep the mystery of the super mutant settlement for the next one.
Amazing.
Can we heal up though now? Are we classing?
You all
Yeah,
leveled
we
to level
need to-
6.
Scandalous.
Oh, level 6. Nice.
6! I get my little luck
Ooh.
points back.
Yeah, you get full hit
It's
points
luck
when you
5 or
level up.
4?
Luck
And all hit
refreshes.
points back.
What's the luck
Um,
5 or 4?
Just whatever your stat is.
Yeah, whatever your stat is.
Oh.
But mine's less, right? Because of that thing, right?
So
Yeah.
you'll
I
you'll
can
now
only-
have 4 out of, instead of going up to 5, you'll go up to 4.
Yeah.
All right, I'll do my level up after I do a raid on Twitch. Then, right? Okay, thank you,
Alright.
David.
Perhaps
For the
one more
session.
thing.
Yeah.
If our viewers love this session, I'm also running a few Fallout campaigns on Start Playing Games. There's one going right now, which is the Royal Flush campaign, the official Modifius campaign. There's already players with that. It's already running, but you can still join in. There's still 3 spots. And I have another open campaign set in Cape May, New Jersey, which is about to launch soon as I have players interested in that.
There you go, folks. David's Start Playing link can be found underneath in the video description alongside Martin's and
Exactly.
Angel's Start Playing links. I am going to sign us out. I'll do a Twitch raid and then I'm going to do my level up. So thank you very much, David,
Awesome.
for the session.
No
Angel,
problem at
thank you
all.
for joining us. Hopefully you
Yeah.
can join
It's
us
a
again
pleasure
in 2 weeks.
Anytime.
Birdie and Martin, thank you very much for playing with me, folks. Everyone who's catching us on YouTube in about a week's time when this goes out there, thank you very much for watching. We love you. We are RxOliver and the gang. Remember, war never changes. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.